live with
Yeah.
episode 9 of Pathfinder Abomination Vaults, but enough about that.
Yeah,
So-
no, different game.
Yep.
I've done nothing but play Baldur's Gate 3. It is
Same.
it's a problem. This game has it's really good, and I don't know how I'm supposed to not make like 7 save files. I already started with a new character because I realized I killed one of the companions. It's like I didn't want to back it up because that felt lame. I just want to start over and get them all.
Yeah.
I have been playing through, speaking of Pathfinder, which we haven't been, CRPGs that are, yes. I've been playing through Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous still. It's been going on for several months now, actually. It
I need
continues
to finish
be...
that one still.
How far are you?
Don't remember. Like, I played it for a while, and then I got real busy, and then I left it be, and now I've totally forgot where I am, so I might just need to start the game over.
If you are considering starting the game over, then you
Don't.
probably aren't that far, because I'm 170 hours in and on one
Oh, I'm not that
playthrough,
far in.
and still think I have a third or a quarter to go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a long
Yeah.
game.
And I'm
How
not
long
even...
is Kingmaker? I never
Oh, no,
finished
it's
that
like
one
half
either.
that. It's
Okay.
I didn't 100% it, but I was 100. It's still one of the longest games I played. It was like 120 hours, but that's not the 170 I'm at now with Wrath of the Righteous. And the thing is, Wrath of the Righteous is still really good. It doesn't feel like filler. It's really long, but it's like, oh, this is long, and there's rising.
There's stuff happening every
rising
time.
engagement, stuff is happening. It's long with momentum, is what it feels like.
Now,
It
one
speaks
thing-
to the quality of flagship Paizo adventure paths. They've always been really good.
One thing I will say, I do like the art style in the Pathfinder ones better than like the video gamey graphics of Baldur's Gate. Like, I like
The semi-hand drawn stuff. And
Yeah, not so much semi-hand drawn, but like it's cel shaded and it looks like an animation, which makes
Yeah.
it's obviously still a computer game, but like it has an animated effect to it that makes
they
it
really
feel,
go all out with colors in Wrath.
yeah, less moody and grimy and like I'm living in PS1 world, not PS1, but like not like I'm living in a PlayStation game, which is what Baldur's Gate like. Well, it's fun. It just looks like I'm living in a video game. It's what I expect video game graphics to look like.
There's
The
one
Pathfinder
part
ones are more fun for me.
in a section in Pathfinder that is simultaneously incredible and a bit frustrating because the you can rotate your camera like a lot of CRPGs. You rotate the camera, and the level changes. Doors open and close, bridges move and like lower and rise depending on where your camera is facing in the level.
Oh, I hate that. Oh god, that would be
It's
so bad.
gorgeous. It's cool. It is minorly annoying, but not used frequently enough to be majorly annoying. It's a few times basically is where it happens. And then there's other places like how just like waterfalls of flowing lava and stuff like that, dripping through a city. There's a lot of cool stuff.
Turn your camera to fix it.
Yes, you can just turn your camera back, and it's not a permanent thing. You just turn your camera one way to open a door, and another way. It's like 5-ish times across 3 different maps, so it's not crazy.
They should definitely do that in some sort of a horror game.
Horror
like that
game
would
would
work
be really good for that,
Really
yeah.
well.
But I
You
think
can only hit a bad guy if the camera's not like fully framed on it or something.
yeah, that'd be strange. But that's what I've been playing. That and Divinity Original Sin 2 co-op with Marissa.
Yeah, I'm a gamer, so behind. Divinity is good with them.
Divinity is the same company that makes Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah, it's basically Divinity 3 with D&D stuff on top of it as far as mechanics go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and more
which is why I love
swinginess,
it.
I've
So
heard, with the D20s.
Yeah,
it
a little
depends.
bit, little bit swiggy. I really like their statement that like there's a hard cap at level 12, and the company's like, we don't know how to do bigger than 12.
Oh
We're
yeah,
having a
no,
hard
don't
enough
go
time
past
getting to
12. Not in
12.
5th edition.
No,
They're
I'm
having a hard
currently
enough
doing
time.
that in my home game. No, don't
Once you
go
get to
past 12.
7th level spells, things get weird.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't. They're afraid. Is
No,
what they said. They're afraid of high level D&D because there already can't function multi classes. Like that's the buggiest bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
I
waiting.
mean, the math just breaks down. And if you look at spells that are higher than 6th level in D&D, those are not PC spells. Those are meant
No.
for bad guys.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of our D&D campaign. One person made a clone of themselves. One person sent their mind to the end boss, to basically scout out where the end boss was, in order, and then was
No,
invincible.
it was
wasn't it?
it was
Like a soul.
no, it was we did our wizard astral projected us from like the astral plane, right? So
Yeah.
we could we had our full health and all of our abilities, but he was able to teleport us to the
And
end
then-
game boss.
And then after that,
and then we were able to like figure out like how hard of a fight is this gonna be. And then as soon as we died, we just went back to our bodies.
I think you didn't actually
Very
end up fighting him.
confusing.
You
This
only
sounds
fought him.
like
You only fought him
disadvantage
once.
nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
sounds like cheating. It's
We
just
double
cheating.
triple checked the spells, and it was like, oh no, yeah, it specifically says you basically can do everything you normally can do, including plane shift. Once you're in the astral plane, you can just plane shift somewhere else.
Mhm.
And the other end boss was actually in his own like demi-plane, so they
I
weren't
just
forced
wanna
back into the bodies by
play
going to the material
a
plane.
2-year game where you only fight humans with swords. Like, that's really what I feel most of the time when I hear all of the, like, infinitely complex D&D magic stuff. It's like, what if we spent forever doing math on trebuchets and fighting people with swords?
I mean,
Just
I
insane.
have
That
to
sounds
know
like
the
Burning
game
Wheel.
really
Yes.
good at
It is just Burning
Preferred
Wheel.
option.
Every game discussion circles back to Burning Wheel, which now has an official PDF.
It does.
Not that we need it by this point, because, I'm sure most of us own the book.
It's within arm's reach.
Yes.
At all times.
At all
Yeah.
times.
You hired someone to just carry it.
It's like your holy Bible.
Yeah. Read it before going to bed.
I also have Mouse Guard next to me. We could also play Mouse Guard.
I've never played Mouse Guard. I'm open to that.
Yep.
As I said
mean,
before,
it's
I'm also
it's
open
Adventure
to
Torchbearer.
running Torchbearer. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy running it more, I think. Either way. I'm glad Baldur's Gate 3 is good. I'm probably going to wait till both I'm done these other giant RPGs, and probably it gets some kind of definitive edition, which all of the previous games have, which have significantly changed things.
Console release is coming out soon.
Yeah, next month.
Okay.
Is there crossplay, do you know?
I don't know
They
if there's
said there was
crossplay.
crossplay saves, not active crossplay, but you can transfer I think I heard the latest 5 saves from between the two.
And I have not been doing the like multiplayer stuff.
I haven't either.
I also didn't play.
Is there a separate multiplayer than co-op, or do you mean co-op?
No, it's like
that's
co-op.
what I meant. The co-op
Yeah.
part. I have not even messed with that. I got that. I'm pretty sure most of us did the beta test, right?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the beta test, like the first one, and then I just didn't touch it for 2.5 years. So I did a bunch of waiting for this game already. Like I did the 50-hour beta test, and then it's already like doubled it. But
Yeah. I like just got to where all the stuff I did in early access is like I'm now in brand new territory.
Have
So
you guys
it's like,
been
oh,
into the city yet? I don't
no,
know.
I've not
No,
made it to
that's-
Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so
That's
it
Act
is just
3, I think.
like Pillars of Eternity and Baldur's Gate 1, where it takes a while to get to the actual namesake city.
I did just get my first quest for Baldur's Gate. I wasn't even sure if we were gonna make it.
Excellent. Anything else to talk about? We finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It had a disappointing ending, but good. Still
Which
the
game?
best. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Xenoblade 3.
Oh.
One game.
Very good
Worst
overall
fucking
game, but falls off after in the third act, basically in the final act. It
Ugh.
falls off.
Nonsense. Just kill a bunch of bosses for no actual reason or backstory, despite the fact that they were supposed to be important.
One of us is
And
more
then-
frustrated than the other at this. You can see.
Yes.
But yeah, they're like here's these 3 bosses, this sort of big boss and two like second in command
Xenoblade
henchmen.
1 and 2,
Two of the second in command henchmen died without even a cutscene.
Xenoblade 1 and 2 had a big thing after the end bit.
They had better
where
endings.
It tied into
Yep.
how the world was put together and why there was the situation. So I was very excited for Xenoblade 3 to end, and it added to my understanding as to what was going on.
The only thing I know about Xenoblade
Ignored
is
it.
they're in Smash. That's it.
Yeah. They're
Just
all... I would call them all mixed good games. I would call 3, despite us complaining about the ending, because that's what we played recently, is still overall the best game, especially in mechanics, to me.
Good character writing.
Very,
Sounds like
very
it-
good characters,
Worst on
but it's a Monolith.
Sounds like it just suffered from setting a release date.
Potentially.
I am
Monolith games
so
have been
against
weird.
games setting
It's-
release dates.
It's very... the company, historically, every single one of their games has been, to me, mixed. With some amazing parts and some I don't understand why they did this parts.
I've only played 2 video games in like the past 5 months. They're both very good, but it's Baldur's Gate and Dwarf Fortress, so there's a lot of release dates that like didn't get met for those 2.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not going to be playing Armored Core when it comes out. Or, oh no, I think I might have to play the Bethesda game. One of the many Star games.
Oh, Starfield.
Starfield.
Skyrim Space?
Skyrim in space,
Mhm.
I probably will play when it comes out. That's
I really hope they just actually use the Skyrim engine from like a decade ago now. It's like we put it in space.
I just want you to find one of the planets, and it just is like a miniature Tamriel.
No, they just
I want-
wrap everything with a space skin. You're on a space
You're on
wagon.
a space sword, a space horse.
No, it's a space wagon. It's still a wagon. It's just as sparkly now.
Sweet rolls.
Yeah, but someone needs to be on there and says, "Hey, you're finally awake."
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I did see actually for the Starfield thing that when you make your character, you can have like, I don't know what they called them. They're like basically like perks, right?
Yeah.
So when you make a character, you could choose a perk that's like, hey,
They're
remember
big deals.
the like obsessive follower from Oblivion?
Yep.
He's just in the game.
How
You
do
can-
you
you could
like
have a
having
perk that has-
parents? One of your perks, I believe, is you have living
What's a perk?
parents
You have to
in
pick.
the world.
So you get
That's just
magic
some-
sword or functional family. It's A or B.
Well, yeah, I mean, that goes against type, right? Like, no main character has their parents. They're always dead.
Yeah. Or just never mentioned. Yeah. But part of it is because I'm doing Stars at Number on Fridays, and so I found that usually if I'm playing games that are in that genre of role-playing games, that helps with my GMing and ideas and prep. And to me, Starfield has that perfect aesthetic for what I want my Stars at Number game to be, which is like it feels like it's not Star Trek, it's Star Wars sometimes, but it feels more feasible. Like it's NASA with a huge budget is what
Mhm.
Starfield looks like in terms of their aesthetic.
It's NASA with the Pentagon budget. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
All right. Let's die from spiders.
Yeah.
Yes, there are spiders.
I
I
think
have
they're
to
trying to
space.
kill us.
remember what's going on in this fight. I'm assuming
fighting
I'm
spiders.
You're
saying
fighting
something.
spiders.
Squash bug.
Yep.
Yes, there are two spiders and a big spider boss man.
Oh boy. So the spider has an icon on it, and I'm not sure what the icon is. I think they've been intimidated. Is what I'm. Yeah, there's an intimidation roll from before. Okay, I think the spider's been intimidated for this turn. Cool. So the spider's trapped in a corner. Or is he?
There's no way to know.
Great.
That's whatever a spider can.
But the big mushroom's real big.
The big mushroom is
So-
real
So-
big. I'm
I
gonna,
don't think that's a relevant point. I feel like the mushroom can get the spider on the ceiling now.
yeah, but I'm gonna check how high the ceilings are. Because if they're 10 feet high, well, they'd have to be more like
That's a
15 feet
10-foot
high.
mushroom.
I know
so-
they couldn't crawl past the 10-foot mushroom. They might be able to crawl above the 6-foot elf though. if they need to.
You're 6 feet tall?
I'm
That's
five
so
to
tall
six,
for
somewhere
an
between
elf.
5 and 6. Either
Let's
way,
go with
not
Why
10
not?
foot tall elf.
String bean magic boy, I guess.
I mean, if it means I'm no longer flanked, I'll
Yeah. Where are we?
How tall am I? Did I even set a height?
It doesn't ask you to, so
Yeah. It just you are either medium or small.
Oh, that wrecks the
Oh, you can in details. I'm sure there's a table.
There's 100% a table.
you're right.
Yeah, if you
I
want to
just
roll
know I'm
on
a
it.
small dog. Wait, where
I'm
are the tables?
6'1". I'm 6'1", 220.
Perfect.
In case someone needs to drag me, those are the details.
It says it's a low ceiling room. I think he can't he can't. It doesn't say specifically how high the ceiling is, but it says low ceiling, so I'm going to say that he can't actually, without rolling to tumble, he can't go through you.
Low ceiling, 8, 10 feet ish.
10 feet's a pretty normal high ceiling.
9 is average.
9 is average. So this is probably more like 7, probably 7 feet ceiling, I'm guessing, which is too low to just go through like without rolling.
That's unstabbable, even if on the ceiling.
Yes, actually that's true. The ceiling is too low for him to ever escape, to be too high for you to get him. So that is what he's going to do, though. He's going to attempt to tumble through you, Caleth, to try and escape you. Which I'm pulling up here. Tumble through is one action. You stride up to your speed. During your movement, you can try to move through the space of one enemy. Attempt an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC. So what is your reflex save?
9.
Okay, so it's 19, then is his difficulty.
Does he get a negative to that because he's frightened?
Frightened affects
Everything,
I
basically.
think basically everything, so probably
Status penalty equal to this value to all your checks and DCs.
checks, yeah. So then he'll take a -1 to this.
don't know if I
Unfortunately, hold on, I'll change it to be public rolling, but unfortunately he rolled a 25 before the penalty, so...
Of course he rolled a 25.
He
Why
actually,
would he roll a normal number?
he actually had a decent chance of failure. It was like a greater than 50% chance of failure, but of course the dice have declared that he was not to fail.
I wanna turn on karmic dice for this, please.
XCOM dice.
I want XCOM dice.
There we go. Don't whisper rolls. Okay, cool. So he is able to move up to his speed. Though your space will it'll be like difficult terrain. So it's gonna be 15 feet to get to there. I'm gonna switch the cameras over to actually show the map, since that's what we're now doing. And then what's his movement otherwise? He has 25 feet. Okay, cool. So he's going to move there
10.
and then there.
Is he wounded? I don't remember.
Very slightly. I don't remember specifically, but he has been slightly wounded. But not a lot of damage has been dealt out.
Just keep shooting him.
Okay.
Point of order. If I were to follow him, not actually doing it, but if I were to follow him to here, is that just difficult terrain, or is that like a saving throw?
With the
What's
side,
going on with the
it would
webs?
just be the webs. Sorry, I thought you were asking about the table. With your size,
Well.
the table would just be difficult terrain now. For everyone else, it would not be. You basically would need to spend an action just climbing up on it, or
But as
I
I like
guess
to
you could.
point out, an active adventurer.
You
I
can jump
feel
on
like
top of
if
a
I'm
table.
6
Yes,
feet tall and I'm an active, like, athletic adventurer buddy,
it would take.
I can take a big step up onto a table. Is that I can do that now in real life?
Yes. Well, yes.
I'd say it just costs 10 feet to get up there.
Yeah, I think it would just
Split the difference.
be difficult terrain to move onto it.
That seems fair. That's fair.
Now, point of order. I am small dog. Can I go under table?
Yes.
There's webs. We have established there's webs that hold
Wait, no, he doesn't
treasure
want to
under
move.
the table.
No, he's not moving there. He doesn't want to get cornered again. He's gonna move here then. No, actually, he's not gonna move at all. Forget it.
Oh, gee.
But yeah, is the webs a thing?
The
Because
webs
I know I looked at them last
themselves,
session.
you did. I'm double checking here. I don't think the webs here are trapping webs. They are
Aesthetic?
no, they're detection webs basically. They're not as sticky.
Okay.
They're more
Fine,
if you're
sweet.
sneaking around, you'll notice. Cool, so you're following
I'll
him.
use my yes.
All right, so now that you are following him, he's going to use his second action to keep moving, because he does not want to get near you.
Does he have to tumble again?
Only if he's moving through someone.
Now he's cornered.
Yeah.
Do I get a reaction attack?
Only if you have the feat, which usually fighters are the only ones who get it by default.
Okay, no, I don't. Oh, I got. Clerics get shield block.
He is going to shoot a web at you to try and stop you from attacking, chasing him. Red.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he had a ranged attack. He is going to move there, but he's going to strike at you as he runs. He is shooting web at you, but it's actually only a melee web, not a ranged one. Is how it works. But he doesn't hit you, and he's going to run over here.
Melee webbing. Okay.
Yep.
Boom.
Perfect. You step in a trap. Another web noose that has been laid for you.
Is there a size limit on the web noose?
Yeah.
It doesn't say so. And I'd say I would let it not work if you were huge. But large is... Wait, are you huge or are you large? I think you're large.
Large.
Then I think it would still work. If... That, I don't know if that hits you. Oh, that's the web attack. That's not the... Sorry, there's web trap is his ability. That is not the trap that is his web. There we go. So the noose is going to make an attack against you with a +2, as you're unaware of it. I think. Yeah. Oh, this is GM. It rolled a 4. It misses you. Wait.
There is no trap, actually.
It rolled a 0. Hold on. +13, +0. It can't have rolled a 4. I think the macro broke. I think it rolled a 4. I think it still misses you. But the macro didn't work, I think.
Okay.
It misses you, but just barely, not with a 4, because it has a +13 to hit. It just, for some reason, was not adding in that bonus. I'll fix that now. But even with a +13, that'd just be a 17, which I don't think hits you.
It does not.
Okay.
All right. Retribution Axe. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so first we're going to do this. Wait a minute, is my rage up? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's going to be 6 damage, but previous to this fight, I had coated my sword with an awful, awful poison.
There's the issue.
So, where is that poison?
What poison are you? Is it on Rogar's dead body? Is that the poison?
No, it was giant scorpion venom.
Okay, now it works.
Yeah, it's on Rogar's sheet.
Oh, I might be able to pop it in there. 1 moment.
Oh, speaking of sheets, I did make very funny character art for my backup character.
DC 18 fortitude save.
There's the
Okay.
giant scorpion.
There we go.
Rank from
They
the
succeed on the
farm.
fortitude save, unfortunately.
Oh wait, what? What did he roll? No, he's feared. -1.
-1.
He's a feared.
Intimidate lasts until the end of your turn or the end of his turn?
Oh no, it's the end of his turn.
Frightened
Oh, he's no longer
is-
frightened then.
At the end of your turns. Okay.
Yep.
Damn it.
The person who is frightened, because you gain the condition. So if you
Then it
do
goes away.
something to eliminate the condition, but like all conditions, they tick at the end
Yeah.
of your turn.
Okay, so yeah, he succeeds the save then.
I wish I could get more than just a feared 1, but
Wait a minute.
If
Without
you
a crit.
crit. Yeah.
This damage isn't right from the Retribution Axe. Hang on. It's only adding a +4, which is just the rage, not my strength. It should be +8, not +4. So add 4 more to that for
It
10
looks
damage.
like it is at okay, yeah, okay, 10 damage. That's fine. I think it was adding your strength, but not the rage or something.
Yeah, one of the two.
Either way.
Yeah,
He
it's adding
takes-
your strength because it says ability modifier.
Yep. Either way, he takes 10 damage and is a bit injured, but this is the first major injury this creature has had. So I think that, yeah, like, what is spider blood? I don't know what color spider blood is. I don't know. I assume spiders have blood. Let's call it black because that's what all the TV and movies show. So, like, yeah. There's a
Blue. It's blue.
It's blue. Perfect.
Blue
A
black.
spray of blue blood all over the corner here as he gets hit, but he doesn't go down. Just
Okay.
a large gash in his torso.
Well, I'm a big nasty man, so I'll try it again. Well, not going to hit with an 11, but that's
Nope.
my turn.
Okay. Prince Caliph, there's a spider next to you.
Yeah, I would love to deal with said spider. Would also love to know how, if it is even possible, to get rid of the thing that stops me from casting.
Should the spider be going before you? It has the same initiative. Have you delayed? I don't think so.
Don't know
Okay.
anymore.
I
So, according to my character sheet, I am stupefied, which basically adds extra rolls to all casting.
I
According to all the lookups I can find, you can't remove that without having the restoration spell or having it end on the time of whatever afflicted it. I have no
I
idea.
think it was the
you
spider
have
did
been
it.
poisoned by the spider.
Okay.
I think the spider is gonna go before you, but it's actually the other spider that isn't next to you goes before you
Okay.
go. If it has the same
Sure.
initiative as you, I'll just move it up to a 21 so this isn't confusing in the future.
Works.
Restoration takes a minute, so it's not happening for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll get
I
to
got
that.
the spell, so at the end of combat, we can make you unstupefied, but like it takes a minute to cast.
Okay, that's fair enough, but that means I am magicless in this fight, essentially.
Dab it.
Wait, which spider are you having go? This one, right?
This one,
Oh,
yes.
I want to go.
Yes,
Okay.
that one's going. It's gonna
Okay.
bite at Wesley right now
Why?
because I don't think I've bitten Wesley enough. Could be wrong though. I just don't remember.
I
Wesley got blown
destroyed
up.
by traps.
Perfect. Also, Wesley is smaller, and it senses an easier time of it. We'll see if that's true. I need to make this public. It rolls a 20 to hit.
My
Does
AC is
that hit?
19.
Okay. It just barely hits.
Oh wait, I have my dueling cape, so it still would hit.
Okay. You take 1d6. You take 2 piercing damage from its bite attack. Oh, yeah. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Don't mess it up.
A
16?
16 is enough. You're okay.
Yay.
Then the creature is going to back away. Probably to back here. And then it's going to shoot webs at Hagen. It's going to do it from here. Then it's going to shoot webs at Hagen. Missing completely.
Does not work.
Nope. That's its turn. Caliph, what do you do?
I actually think I might delay until I can possibly get a good flanking in on this one.
Okay,
For the
so
moment.
you're going to delay for now?
I think so.
Okay. Then the creature here is going to web you and try to web you in place.
Yeah.
Missing as well. It's going to see that are issues going on. So it's going to move over to here, flanking red and trying to bite him. With a 20 to hit.
Okay. Does that include the flanking bonus?
That does not include the flanking bonus.
Good, because it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Barbarian.
Barbarians can be flanked?
Yep.
Okay.
Not with anything my level or lower.
Cool. Yeah, these are definitely lower than your level.
But yeah, that does hit.
Okay. You take 6 piercing damage. Please make a fortitude save. All right.
15?
You are stupefied 1, just like Caliph. Oh, Caliph, if you're delaying your turn, I think you still have to make the save against the poison. We looked this up last game.
Okay, I am slotting back in right now, so we.
Okay, let's just do it now then.
Okay.
Put you at an
what
18.
Said fortitude save against the poison.
What do you mean? What?
Is it just fortitude saving throw?
Yes, fortitude saving throw. The spider's technically going to make its last movement, which is going to be, I think it's going to shoot a web at Caliph. Oh, it tried to do that already, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was his third action. Never mind, it's done. It webbed moved bit. Okay. So that you are stupefied, and you are
So isn't this
stupefied.
bite attack 2?
No, because it's the first attack action. Oh, you're right.
The web is a range
yeah,
strike.
you're right. Nope, it misses you. So you can take the 6 damage.
And I'm not stupefied.
I have one
Not that it
caster
matters.
restoration, okay?
Yep.
One person's allowed
Thank
to be
you for
deathly ill.
Caliph, okay, so
So do need to make a poison save or whatever.
I'll check how it works. I think it's at the end of your turn because it's the first turn that you're stupefied, if I'm not mistaken. But I will double check how that works.
I would like to know, like, can I chug an antidote in the middle of combat, or is that an action to take it out, an action to chug, and there we go. +2 action to actually save against the poison.
It depends on where it is.
Yeah, I
Are
think
you
it has
wearing
to be
it?
a worn item.
Is it worn or stowed?
Yes, it is stowed because
2 actions
I'm not
total.
wearing 50 million things.
Like, my healer's kit is technically a worn item, as in it's just in, like, pockets around me, and not, like, in a bag. So if someone's dying, I can use it without having to, like, remove it.
Yep.
Same thing with my bullets.
Yep.
All right, well, I will do the first action.
Sure. Also, I'm looking at it, and basically the way it works is it isn't actually based on your turn for afflictions, unlike persistent damage, which is what we were mixing it up with. Persistent damage is based on your turn. Afflictions are based on just, like, compared to when it was, intervals based on when it was first afflicted, which is that specific spider's turn is when it happened last time. So when that spider goes, yeah, you'll need to make the fortitude save before you are able to do the anti-venom, because it's just before your turn.
I'll move there. I will try to hit it. And probably not succeed at that.
14 unfortunately doesn't hit. It is able to avoid you.
Even though it's flanked?
Oh, it is flanked. You're right. In that case, you hit it.
Woohoo! Okay. Lore or do the unintelligent thing of trying to hit it again. I would like some of these things to go down, and even though I'm really not supposed to, yes, I could try and hit it again. So yeah, it takes 10 damage from the first one, and second attack hits with an 18.
Perfect. That hits and kills it.
Oh, good.
However, I still need you to make that fortitude save that should have been made on its turn.
Something done. Okay. Fortitude it is, 13.
All right. You take 3 poison damage and are still stupefied 1. Like it refreshes because it's only. I think it goes down every round, but I'm not sure if stupefied does.
It was very unclear.
You're still stupefied 1, and you take 1d6 damage.
I have done so.
Okay, perfect. Hagen, what do you do? You can see like that. That is the first time this spider was wounded, and it seemed to be finished off pretty easily. This one is already wounded.
I feel like we gotta kill the boss, right?
I could shoot a spider.
You shoot the spider. I will be casting a laser beam at the guy.
The boss, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 15 hit.
He ducks out of the way before it can hit, and I think that the beam of law crackles against the wall, and then you just see like very, very small text blocky letters covering a portion of the wall as law damage is inflicted upon it.
It does
Like an
damage
NDA.
based on like your god, so it's I don't know what else to call it. It's
Yeah.
legal damage.
Perfect.
The stone starts to reorder itself to look, less chaotic.
Yep.
No.
No, it's just a print of the Declaration of Independence for some reason.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take another step in the room.
'Kay.
So I can give the dog room to shoot. And yeah, that's really about it. No one's dying, so I don't not much help right now.
Perfect. Wesley.
The dog will reload. He will pistol twirl once I deduct my bullet. I twirl my pistol at the spider.
Perfect.
I'll just take the 20.
Yeah.
Because it's
Well, I think take 10, but yes, that's still.
you take 10, but 10 plus 10, yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely enough. And the spider
and
is
then
very enamored by your pistol twirl.
Very confused. The spider who has never seen a gun before. I don't think comprehends what the whole situation is.
26. Is that crit?
It does. How do you kill it?
17.
It just blows up.
Yeah.
It's just the reload, and then like if this was a TV show, the like frame narrows to like under his hat, and then he goes and it shoots it, and it just goes pew.
Perfect.
Oh,
And that was your actions. Yep. Perfect. Mimnivix, the hisses in its spider tongue that Caleth, despite being stupefied, can sort of figure out is hissing about peasant revolts against their lord. And then he's gonna take he's gonna keep trying to run away, which is gonna go very well. But before he does that, he's gonna try and web Red down because he's kind of the problem. He crits, but it doesn't do any damage. It's just you're trapped now.
Okay.
So it is going to be a DC 20 acrobatics check to escape as an action on your turn. But you know what the DC is. You're immobilized.
So the follow can't really trigger because it has to
Can't
be on
move.
your turn to escape.
Correct. It's actually an attack action. For a second action, he's going to run away. As for the third action, he now sees a gun-toting dog. So he's going to try and strike at it with bite at the dog with his fangs. I think you didn't use your dueling cape this turn, did you?
no, he hits me.
Okay. You take max damage, 14,
Ow.
and please make a fortitude save. You're good. But it's clearly he's trying to escape you all now. Red. You're trapped in webs. What do you do?
Let me see here. Well, and acrobatics is the only way to get out of webs. I can't break them with my ungodly strength.
Unfortunately,
That seems ridiculous.
That's so specific.
unfortunately not, according to
Cool. So my
Pathfinder rules.
+1. I got to get a 19 to get out.
Oh
Cool.
no.
Cool.
Let me check escape. You could ask for help if you wanted to. Oh, you can use reactions to help if you remember if someone wants to.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to help, I guess.
But that means you still got to hit a 20 to help, and that's just a +1.
Oh, I'm not fast
but
either.
it's you
I
don't have the if you don't have the reaction anyways. If you don't have
It's an escape action, right?
I'll
yes.
use a reaction to help as
Normally
If it's an
escape
escape-
is so normally
You want the elf to help.
I mean,
Yeah,
can multiple people help?
I also
Hey.
only have a +1, so I also need to roll a 19.
yeah, I'm gonna quickly check. I see what Jordan's about to say, which is the normal escape action lets you choose. Pathfinder, 2nd edition, escape web. Because it specifically says that the ability specifically says acrobatics.
Okay, according to Stack Exchange,
Yeah.
it might be just a typo.
Mm-hmm.
A DC 20 check to escape.
I'm good with acrobatics in this case. I think it makes sense to. I think it's just supposed to be DC 20 escape action. So.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
So I can use my athletics to get out, which makes more sense.
Yep. And if you want to, you can still help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will also help with athletics. I rolled 18.
Not enough to help.
It's better than like a 2 than if I would have rolled.
Yeah. In this case, I don't think anyone else
so-
can help because they're not adjacent to him.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you can help from a distance.
That's all right. I gotta get +11. I'm not worried.
All right. You can escape for your first action.
There we go.
All right.
Help!
Well, I can't. I don't have enough
You
movement. I
use your
don't think.
arms.
Oh yeah.
You got stretchy arms.
You
Help!
do have stretchy arms.
I do have stretchy arms.
You could also try to double move and move
Yeah,
past
I
him
could-
to block him in the hallway.
Ooh.
True. Hang on, I was here.
Oh wait, is there a? Because you're large, right?
There's double doors.
20. Thing is, I can't double move there. I can't like land in an area that gets me past him. I'd have to tumble past him to get past
You would
him.
have to tumble past him as part of it. But tumble includes movement. But it's up to you.
Yeah, my acrobatics is crap for tumbling. So, yep, I'll just use stretchy arms.
All
I'll
right.
have to reroll damage on this, but
Because you were last because you were last dealt damage by the dead spider, you won't get your extra axe damage against him right now. Because
Dead spider.
your
axe.
bonus axe damage counts against the creature that last dealt damage to you, I believe.
and that one didn't because
The web doesn't deal
it
damage.
was its second.
Oh, you're right. And the spider.
Yeah.
Spider
So it
didn't
should
actually
be
hit you.
good.
You're right. Yeah, you are good.
Yeah. So
Okay.
+1 to that. Well, that's no good.
Nope. Unfortunately, it dodges out of the way, stepping back just in time to get away from your stretchy hands. And I guess that's your third action. Yeah. Escape, move, strike. Cool.
Mhm.
This one's dead. I'm keeping it in initiative right now because it has poisoned Caliph. So, Caliph, please give me another fortitude save.
All right. 16?
Perfect. You are stupefied. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That's the different. Oh. Both of these creatures have poison. Both of them act slightly differently. You were stupefied 1, but it doesn't deal you any damage.
Okay.
What do you do?
Stupefied 1 doesn't deal damage. I can still work with that. Now, do we want to flank it or stop it from going? I still think running is more useful. Anyone remember if those doors are closed or open?
What?
Dogs
Is
stand
that
the ones down
Dogs
here?
Oh, the
Yeah,
ones behind
those
you?
ones.
I think.
I think
You
they're
left them
open.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just treating them like what they are on the map, which is you left them open right now.
Yeah, why would we close a door? That would be
Yeah, that
silly.
makes-
It's an escape avenue that you don't spend an action to use.
How are you doing that? What is the button that I don't have?
Left click.
Q.
Or sorry,
I'm
Left
using
click
Q.
and then right click.
no.
Oh, I use Q.
Anyhow, I am going here. With my first move, then I am going to hit him.
45 movement speed. 50 now,
Actually, I think I'm at. Am I at 45 or am I at 50? No,
Either
I'm at
way.
50.
Yeah,
Um,
perfect. So there's
Uh,
a burst of wind as you like zoom behind him like a speedster in a superhero show.
look, I've got to be a speedster.
2
Anyhow.
seconds ish is how long it took you to move there.
15 to hit.
A 15 on flanking
He's
still
flat-footed.
doesn't hit.
He's flanked.
Yeah, he is flanked. It still isn't enough though.
Okay.
This creature's very agile.
Well, if he's going to keep trying to run, I want to be able to keep up with him as easily. And I can certainly move to him. So yeah, I'm going to move on over to the doors and do my best to block them.
Okay. Perfect.
And I will stop there.
Hagen, what do you do?
Worked so well last time. I'm gonna try to laser beam him again. Well, 17.
17 isn't enough, unfortunately, to hit him. He dodges to the side. He's
I
as
just
you
need to
have
roll
seen.
over 10 to do something. I guess.
Yep, he's very dodgy, as you've seen.
All right.
Played a lot
I
of dodgeball.
don't really have a lot of other stuff I can do.
You already did
Or-
intimidate him.
Yeah. I can't intimidate him for like another day or something.
Yep.
Right?
Get out in front of him so you still have line of sight when he's going down the hallway if he gets another turn.
Yeah.
The way back is blocked by large mushroom, so
There we go.
if we create a minefield through us.
Okay. Wesley.
I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
I don't want to be close to him. And then I'm gonna reload.
You kill him this time?
I'll go try, and then I'm gonna shoot him. $18.
18 doesn't hit.
Oh my god!
Did you roll?
I rolled
You
a
rolled
7.
We just need to roll over 10 for once and we'll be fine.
Yep. Unfortunately, he is continue. I think he's started to learn how your gun works after he saw you kill the other spider with it. So apparently, you can dodge bullets. On his turn, he's gonna see that things are not going well for him. He's gonna bite at Hagen next to him first, and miss. You block it with your shield. He is going to
Great damage.
run away around the corner. He's going to see Caliph is waiting for him. And then he's going to decide to just keep running. But he only gets up to there.
Still, unfortunately, that means there's more than one place that he can go next. I can't block all paths.
Brad, what do you do?
Well, I can get to here. One action. Okay. I can't get to him and still be able to hit him. Son of a bitch.
If you got here, you've got 15 feet of range, don't you, with your arms now? Because you're bigger?
Oh, does
It increases
large
your
gives me
range by-
reach?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, I will
Go up and attack.
attempt to do it again.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
creature's reach is increased by 10 feet.
Increases by 10 feet. Wow.
Oh no, by
Oh.
5 feet. 10 if
sorry.
it's by. It started out tiny.
I see Oh, heightened
by
effects
five
was
feet,
is
but I
reading
think that
first. I see.
there's already the longer
Yeah,
because of the mushroom.
5 feet plus. Yep. Okay, then yeah, you can I think hit him if those combine, which I think they do.
Sweet. 1. 18 to hit.
And
We know
that's
doesn't.
no other bonuses.
Are you flanking?
No.
No.
He's in a corner again. Apparently likes being in corners. Okay, an 18 doesn't hit, just like with the.
Okay, well,
There's a previous. The dueling pistol rolled an 18 as well.
got a hero point, so let's try to end this, shall
Higher
we?
than 10.
There
20
we
to
go.
hit.
20 hits.
I don't think you did it. I think you did it. You did do it, but you still didn't roll higher than 10.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a 9 is what I rolled. Yeah. Okay, so if it's not adding correctly, it's +4 for that. Another 2 for being large, so it's +6 bonus to the roll. Oops, nope, wrong thing.
Unfortunately.
Try that again.
Wasted crit.
On a second attack, I finally rolled a 19. God damn it.
Yep.
11 slashing damage because I rolled a fucking 1.
He takes all 11 damage. Another spray of blue blood. Is injured. Is vowing vengeance in the spider tongue, but is not dead. This creature is dead. It's just there to remind me to tell Kayla to make another fortitude save.
15.
Okay. You take 1d6 damage. I'll roll it. And are stupefied 1, and then the poison fades. Like,
Hacking this at a table would suck.
yeah.
Okay, 5 damage.
5 damage, stupefied 1, and then the poison and stupefied will fade. Technically, just before your next turn.
At the end. Or just before my next
that-
turn? Not
That's at the dead spider's
It's what
turn.
on the dead spider's next turn. That's
Okay,
when the
sounds
poison will fade.
So tumble through gets me my stride. I think I'm going to try and tumble through the doorway and cut it off there.
Okay.
And it's just a... Oh, wait, is tumble through a... No, it is not an attack action. Good. Then let's see how well that works. No, because
That's
none of us...
not enough.
Okay, so I
you were
assume then I get up to it and then successfully do not get through it?
Correct, and you're forced to end your movement, I believe, if you fail.
Okay.
So that is your first action.
Okay, next action, hit it.
Okay.
This one. No, I rolled
You
worse.
Do not hit it, unfortunately. The dice really are mean. You have one more action left.
I'm going to try and tumble through again.
Okay. There's no penalty for repeated tries.
16?
It's reflex plus 10, I believe.
Yeah.
Perfect. Unfortunately, that's not enough. And as you try to get past it, it clearly is guarding the door that you're trying to get through.
All right. Well, said door is open, so...
It is open. Hagen, it's your turn. You can hear the sounds of battle down the hallway.
Real quick, is it an action to end a spell?
I believe it is.
I'll go look it up in the meantime.
Okay. All right. Double moving, or is this still the single?
Just a single move. I just wanted to count because I wasn't exactly sure where people were at.
Okay.
I'm doing the same stuff I did the last 3 turns, but I just shoot a little laser beam at him,
Just
and
need a
hopefully
10.
he dies.
A 20 was enough to hit. 25 is definitely enough
if
to
I
hit.
rolled a 1 on damage.
It takes 7 legal damage, as there's now a brand of like some kind of legal text. Branded.
You watermarked him.
Yeah.
The handprint.
Perfect.
Because that's the symbol of my god.
Yep. He's very wounded, but he's not dead yet.
That's my whole turn.
You hit him. Wesley, what do you do?
Uta.
I gotta move to here.
Right, because you have fast move.
I have 30 feet of movement. I'm gonna reload. and then I gotta shoot him.
Okay. Shoot him.
30.
30
Dang.
is a crit. How do you kill this one too?
Oh,
Thank God.
Just sliding around the corner again. The hat. And
Yeah.
just pew.
Perfect. And I'm gonna clear
No,
combat.
like diving bullet time.
No,
The
it's
creature
the slide
falls.
because I'm a dog on tile. That's
See,
why.
I was just thinking the silly move of the camera goes from the dog to the spider to the dog laying on the ground shooting under the giant mushroom.
I like that better, actually.
I'm just imagining the sound of the scrabbling dog claws on trial, trying desperately to get it.
It's like a stone room.
Yeah. It's just
Yep.
the
We
as I
live
continue to
below
slide
that.
into there.
Yeah. So the creature falls
Loot
and
the
all goes
bug.
quiet. What do you guys do?
We go back into the room and loot his treasures.
Yeah.
Treasures,
Perfect.
cast detect magic.
Okay.
You hopefully.
There are several more that are magical than first appeared, actually.
I
So,
knew he was holding out on us.
he wasn't holding out on you. It's just that without several of the items that appeared like junk, detect magic shows that they are magical. So
Basically, we go use treasures again and do pile of magic, not magic, magic.
correct. You are able to find a silver-bound opal pendant. That's one thing. It glows slightly. This is one thing that you already knew was magical. So you find that. You find 5 glowing metal ball beads that look like sling bullets, and you find 1 hemp string of lustrous red beads of various sizes.
Give me the fireballs.
Other than the magical items, the rest appear to be junk. There are no secret coins or non-magical gems.
Wizard boy. It's your turn to tell me what the magic is.
Detect magic on, or not detect magic, identify magic on all 3 of them, starting with the red beads because they seem interesting.
Okay.
Fireballs. It's a necklace of fireballs.
Sorry.
And will better be.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we could also pull those
Roll with
apart
Arcana.
and shove those
In my gun?
and the sling bullets, not
I'm
in
sure
your
it'll be
gun,
fine. Your gun will
but
be
in a
fine.
garbage launcher. To get one of the garbage launchers and just
Oh.
load it with the magic sling bullets and fireball beads and just murder something.
Was this one blind or open? I think blind. Everything.
Blind Arcana check, please. And what's your Arcana?
Blind's not gonna work.
Yeah, what's your Arcana check?
7.
Okay. So you are able to identify that it is a Type 1 necklace of fireballs.
My monster loot.
There it is, shown as a handout. So there are Type 1 means, oh yeah, here we go. There are 3 total beads on it. 1 does 66 damage, 2 of them do 46 damage. If that, there we go.
And their reflex 21 to avoid. Okay.
Yep.
This is lovely.
Yep.
Doesn't seem
70
like you have to
feet.
have a
Holy
specific type
shit.
of spell casting to even cast it. It's just anyone.
Anyone can use it as if anyone basically lets anyone use fireball. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Just like pull a bead off and throw it, but you only get 3 shots.
You have to invest
don't-
in it to use it, but yes. I'll do one for the
Amulet next, I think.
the amulet. Well, that was the amulet. The string of beads. Do you mean the
I thought
shining
there was a hemp
opal?
thing, an
So
amulet,
there's a
and then something
pendant.
else.
Oh
said
yeah,
there
the
was an
opal,
opalescent
the glowing opalescent
Pendant,
pendant.
sorry.
Yeah. So it takes you a second before you realize that though this thing is magical, it's not actually beneficial. This thing is cursed. So what it is presenting that it does,
Tell you if it's beneficial.
it's
Beads are full time.
it's supposed to be basically turning your critical failure. It's disguised as an item that turns your critical failure deception checks into regular failures when fainting. It's disguised as something that buffs your fainting. However, it actually turns your successes into failures.
I very carefully explain this to everyone like they are a 5-year-old to make sure none of them touch or put on the cursed item.
Is it all questions about the cursed item?
Yes.
Is it all checks or is it just deception checks? Do you just
It's
auto-fail
deception checks to faint. So it's specifically
very
feint checks.
that's
It is
very
very specific. Yes.
Yeah,
It's a
And
very
it's
minor
glows.
cursed item, but it is cursed.
And can you take it off?
You affix it to your armor. But unaffixing it is a whole different thing. It will be much more difficult to take off once you put it onto your armor.
So it does like glue to you. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
So you can take it off by changing your entire armor set. Is how that would work. But you can't take it off of the armor that you've put it on.
And it glows slightly?
It glows slightly, sort of like it's almost like there's a small fire inside it.
Does it cast a dim light, a bright light,
Not even
or
a dim
no
light. You can.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's kind of like glowing in the dark-esque is what it looks like. Like you can barely make it out.
Oh, all right, fine. What about the magic string?
Yeah, identify the last thing.
All right. Oops, not that. There we go. They are 5 shining sling bullets. When shot, they give off a faint glow, but when you shoot the bullets, they give off bright light 20 feet and dim light another 20 feet for 10 minutes. If you hit a person with them or a target, they shed light in the same radius. A creature can remove the ammunition and lodge it out of itself as an interact action. But the ammunition itself will continue to grow for the full 10 minutes. It doesn't give a bonus to hit or to damage. It is just glowy ammunition.
Cool.
And yes, this would have been very useful against the Murlocs.
Then.
Yeah, I think the dog gets the glowy bullets.
Can I make them into
glowy-
bullets?
No, that's how magic works.
Can you use craft to try and do this?
Sling bullets are very different from normal bullets. It would probably be easier just to craft them from scratch.
But you'd have to melt them down because they're like 3 times the size.
Yeah.
Or get yourself a blunderbuss and just.
Or one of those blunderbuss
Or one of the projectile
guns.
launchers that the guys have.
Yeah, I don't think I could carry that.
Probably get a bag of holding then, really. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
All right, could I be small and have some healing, please?
Yeah.
I would love healing. The spell wears off in 5 minutes, so be small.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I also need healing.
Everyone's so injured. Always. All right. We start passing out soup, I guess.
Perfect. Okay.
I got a 15 for the first one. I think it was the mushroom was first.
They asked first.
Yep. Then the wizard. Wizard gets nothing.
So 2d6
dog.
for red.
Dog gets nothing. I don't crit.
2d6 for you.
Yeah. Everyone's been healed, so.
And then red, remember, yeah, you have +5. You're fine. Actually, you're technically not at max, are you? No.
4 below.
All
That's
right.
my number of hit points.
It's a good thing you got healing.
Spend 20 minutes twiddling around, checking if there's any magic on this guy, and then try a rehealing on the people who need it.
Please.
Yes.
I have 4
Okay.
health.
He doesn't have anything else on him, unfortunately. You don't find anything
No
else
detect
valuable.
magic.
No magic is detecting.
I think the elf takes
That's
damage.
actually really bad. That was on the elf. That was on.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think the elf
Catham.
takes damage.
Yep, it's fine. You found some blood that needed to be drained and some humors that needed
Too much
to be.
blood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strictly too much.
Where are we?
Dog also gets nothing.
It's a great.
What am I rolling?
Oh, it's
2
exploration.
plus.
We just go back to town. Can we go back to town?
You could go back to town.
I have a +8, by the way, so that means I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
You take 1d8 damage. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Feel better?
No.
Do you guys go back to town?
Is that I remember
You're right
this
next to
happening
to the
before and it
glowing.
actually
Yeah, you're right next to the glowing door. That's the only one you haven't been through yet. Everyone else,
Right.
every other door here, you I think have been
Yeah.
through.
The dog's
to
at
the-
4 HP.
I healed
I
the
don't
dog
feel
twice
comfortable
too,
going through that door.
but I really want to know what's in the glowing door. Like, real bad. I'm
What's the
fine.
range of my gun?
Open it. I could open it right now and
Do it. See, this is where we save scum, and we save, open the door, and then decide whether or not we're ready for it.
Yep.
Necklace of Fireballs. Is any one of us taking it and attuning
Who's
to
using
it?
it?
before
I
we
think
open
that
No, it feels like a wizard thing to carry.
I mean you don't need. It specifically lets non-wizards do wizardy things.
Yeah, which is kind of
I would like a
One-
red necklace of fireballs then.
Oh, I was gonna say, guys, I'm normally far back anyway.
Yeah, that
You
I
got-
think might be the reason they don't want you to have it, so you don't blow everyone, the whole team
Yeah.
up.
You also have sling bullets. You got some magic bullets.
I can't use those sling
I
bullets.
don't know how
though.
guns work, so
get yourself a
we seem
sling.
square.
Like,
I see a perfectly good sling on you right now. You have a dueling cape. Just cut that up. Throw some rocks, like a real adventurer.
A real adventurer.
all right. Fireballs goes to the cleric, and I don't have to edit the loot list. Yes.
all right. If we're opening this door, would fireballs please get behind me? Because
Yep.
worst case scenario, it's just fireball, close the door, walk away.
Let's see if we are using our new magic item right away.
All right. I open. Is there anything we can do about what condition do you have there, Caleth? That
Holly,
you're
you do have
stupefied?
more health than your max health right now. Just a heads up.
Oh,
Stupefied, yeah, that's
it's
gone.
not-
I'll remove it.
It should
I
be gone.
healed myself too much, as opposed to the rest of the party, which didn't get anything. I healed myself too much.
All
Does
right.
it
Is
go
everyone
over your
ready and in
max?
position? Are we
No,
ready
I
to
just-
die?
I'm
I'm just
down
at
the
max.
hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
Where even the dog is nowhere near. Okay. Detect magic is detecting anything here?
You are detecting magic beyond the door.
Glowing.
Really? Okay. The glowing door is magical.
Yep.
Just
All
in
right,
case.
Valhalla, let's do this. Open door. It's a
Perfect.
bathtub.
Bathtub?
Run!
Inside is this 10-foot square washroom features an iron bathing tub to the north and a commode to the southwest. First time I've heard that word, but I know what it means now that I can see the map.
The turlet.
The northern wall
Um,
glows and shimmers with rippling ribbons of eerie green light.
Ooh,
As you
kinda
It's
watch-
just where they watch their TikTok while they take a shit. That's all it is.
As you watch the green light, looking for enemies but not seeing any, the light itself slithers into letters, forming the words, "I was Otari. Save me from below." With the exclamation mark, apparently.
I'm
A
gonna start
moment-
walking back to town.
A moment later, the words slide off of the far wall and form a green ribbon of light that slithers across the floor like a serpent. I will start drawing its path, but it starts quickly going in this direction through this door. It goes about here for now, but keeps going. What do you do?
What have we just unleashed on the world?
Dog, follow the
It's
sparkle light.
probably the end time. Yeah, hey dog, there's a laser pointer over there.
I have just-
Perfect. The light continues on past the door that you vowed never to go through.
Oh, it goes through there?
Try whatever that light is, if possible.
I'm not
Oh,
going
in
through that door.
in
I'm not
there,
going through that door.
in
What's
there.
in that room?
There was bones that are gonna reform into things that are gonna kill us.
Oh, I would like to look in the bathtub, please.
The bathtub is empty. Though you do spy bits of what you recognize, thanks to your medical training, as dried blood.
How old?
Quick
Very
identify
old.
on whatever this light is.
Okay. I'll make. What's your religion skill?
Come on, not Arcana or occultism.
Occultism
Alright.
actually would be fine. Occultism. Is that 7?
8. Why on earth is my occultism? Okay, yep, 8.
Yeah, they should be the same if you're trained in both.
My Arcana was also 8, so...
Perfect.
can't read.
Perfect. This is some kind of spectral echo from some kind. This ghostly energy is from some kind of ancient spirit. It is not a spirit itself, though it is probably tied to it.
Alright, well, yell it to everyone else, who I have no idea where they have all gone off to.
Did we turn on the skeletons?
Well,
Better-
here's what
No.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stealthily, and I'll roll a stealth check, open the door a little bit, and
what's
see
your
if
stealth?
anything's going on.
Okay, well,
Plus
Get away
6.
from the door.
okay.
I have my
I
dueling
have
game.
rolled your stealth check.
Okay. Open the door a little bit. Peek around. Perception plus 8 if it's needed.
You can open the door.
Oh, you want me to open the door?
Yeah, you can. If you're peeking around, you can open the door on the map. I think that's fine. You can see inside,
Okay.
and the green line keeps going through the room.
Okay, so it didn't like reanimate a skeleton to talk to us or any shit like that. So this room is still as deadly as it was to us
But not more.
5
deadly.
minutes ago.
Yes.
Did it go north, south? Which way out the room did it go?
It goes straight across.
Yep. Straight across is another door.
We
Can
can
we
get into
cut
that
around to like
Yeah.
the lizard room and just
Yep.
like
Yeah, we
wade
can.
through?
Yeah, let's
Just
do that.
skip this encounter, please.
Smart.
Okay.
Do you want? I can
So
move your
let's,
tokens faster if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay. We do
Yeah.
that then.
We also would like to
Just
close
put us in
this
the
door,
water, like
please.
down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and close the door.
Close this door
Close the
again.
door. Okay,
Yeah.
Just a sec.
Actually, I'm now going to close all of the doors behind us as we...
Oh, okay.
I don't care about all of them, just this one specifically I care about.
I mean, if Kayla's doing it, are you closing the bathroom door that was open? I don't know what doors you're closing actually.
Let's think. No, we're leaving the bathroom door
Any
open.
open doors we pass are getting closed again,
Oh,
just to be
fine.
safe.
Fine.
I'll move you here. Okay.
Is it that
And
way,
do we
or
see
is
where the
it this
green
way?
line went?
Should
No,
be
it's
on-
that way. I just want to see what's actually this way, since I have the dark vision.
Body
and can take the
system.
time to do so.
Perfect. So you basically have to swim under. Yeah. Once you get out here, you swim up sort of to the surface, and you can see that there's the island that you. Hold on. Let me move you. Hold on. You guys should stop there. There's multiple things happening at once to move your tokens. So, firstly, this entire thing, I'm moving us back to this map. You find yourselves around here once you get back up to the surface.
Look, I'm on this map
Oh,
twice.
okay.
Around... Zoom out to try and find where our tokens are. Oh!
Okay,
don't see-
well, we'll go back
I-
down.
I still have
Wait.
RIP Rogar.
Oh, there's a
Yes. In the top
there's
left.
a door. There's a door. Where's the
So
snake?
did I get separated from absolutely everyone and land in the middle of a pile of rubble?
You were dying of poison, I think. Not sure. Either way, I will move everyone else's token up into this just so you as players can see what's going on.
So that comes out here.
Goodbye,
Oh,
second
okay.
Rogar.
Oh, there we go.
What about
Thank
this
you.
Rogar?
Or second Hagen. I'll delete it when you guys actually come back to this map. But yes, so this is where you surface. And this is sort of your entrance back into the cave where you were down
Okay.
below.
Where'd the snake go?
You mean the dragon you killed?
No, the slithery
The
glowing
lion.
snake.
Oh, we didn't go. We didn't go that way. I was just checking out like the other exit from level 2
I
or
found
3,
that
whatever
and
level
it's
we're on.
going into a wall. Also a detect magic.
From where
Just
you...
think about
well,
how
you're...
bad.
Hold on. Yeah, you're not where you are. Okay, hold on. Switching back.
Yeah. Well, we'll go back and
Uh-oh.
rejoin the group.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say, think
That's
about
the
how
wrong
bad
thing.
of an encounter
There we go.
that would be if you go from the first level
To the
down to the
dragon.
second one through the water, and then there's a dragon.
Yep. Okay, Kalith, I need you to please make a fortitude save. As you get close to something, a patch of brown mold on the ceiling immediately starts sucking the heat from the surroundings, and you feel a burst of deathly cold around you.
Great. And nothing will tell me about the magic trick. Okay.
It's not magical.
Fortitude.
which is-
11 because we still can't.
Okay. I'm just gonna make this
Are you
public.
dead?
Just make an X over the character and
I love that the two people who like don't have hit points we buddied up and went this way.
I don't know why you did that. That was
Oh.
all on you.
yeah, that was a choice.
Yep,
Perfect.
absolutely.
You
Brown
take 9
mold,
cold
dude.
damage as the mold above you. You actually are about here when that happens and when you feel it, so you don't have to get closer if you don't want to. But yes, there is a patch of brown mold just ahead of you, right here on the ceiling and floor. Well, ceiling and wall, rather.
I stumble backward a step, tell other people about the mold, and say, you know what, I'm done with this for the day. Let's go back to town.
Put a doggy paddle back for sure.
It doesn't move, it doesn't follow you. It is a attached to the wall fungus.
Can I shoot it with a laser?
Is there anything about fungus on fungus action?
Fungus on fungus crime.
Do you want to
It's
know
a
about it? Yes, you can try to shoot it with a laser if you want to.
Oh, if we're talking about crime, I would also like to roll on that fungus thing. To
'Kay.
see if there are statutes in place for fungus on fungus violence.
I mean, I'm trained in nature with a +6.
Make
so
a nature check +6. Okay, cool. This is a brown mold that is literally it looks like it is called it. It leaches heat out of the air. Don't bring heat or fire to it, or it will explosively grow.
mhm.
But
Was
other
my
than
next thought.
it literally feeds off of heat. It doesn't like the cold, even though it's sort of emitting cold by sucking in the heat. If you hit it with anything that's cold damage, it's weak to that. You know that it will be for someone trained in survival, they can carefully remove it with a DC 18. They will take the damage from getting near it once, but if they successfully disable it, then it'll be just gone after that. You can dispose of it.
So we can do brown mold abatement if we need to.
Yes.
Can we just ray of frost this
It
thing?
also Ray of Frost would be very good. It is weak to cold, but it is immune. Not immune to most things. Sorry. It has its own. It counts as an object, not a creature. It doesn't have hardness, which is what's very good, but it does have AC, which is weird.
If it's not moving, can we just literally stand there from far enough away and ray
And
of
whack
frost
it until it's gone?
It's gone.
Yes.
Oh, do you have Ray of Frost?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, use that. It's better than legal damage.
Yep. Perfect. So now that you have seen it, yeah, it just takes a second, and then you, after probably a minute or two of zapping it, the mold is gone.
Has it
A
been an
whistle
hour?
for the dog. See
It's
if he
definitely not been an hour.
comes back.
You wait for the dog?
Yeah. Did you go back to town? Did you?
No, I'm behind Caleb.
Oh, well, the mold's gone.
Yes. Caliph successfully removed the mold, and looks like the thing. Is there a door there that I'm not seeing?
No,
Here?
not that I know
Or did
of.
it go in the
It
wall?
goes through the wall.
Probably a
Detect
hidden
magic.
door.
DC8 perception.
Okay.
Or plus
Plus
8,
8.
whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I
plus
mean.
8. Perception.
I would
plus 8.
like to say DC 8. That would be great.
Yes. It takes you a second, but you spot the door relatively easily. Right there.
Okay.
Raise my shield and grip a new necklace.
All right. Opening door.
You
Stairs
find
down.
Stairs down.
Ooh, level 4.
I think these
You're
are the
on
stairs
level
down to
2.
the place where we just were.
So
Okay.
Is this an express stairs down to level 4?
it's hard to tell from here, but the line keeps going down below.
I mean, the fastest
okay.
way to do that is jump into the well.
We're not doing that.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can shortcut down to the next
Yeah.
level through here when we come back.
The line seems to fade away as it goes down the stairs, so it won't continue past it. But it seems that it
Maybe
is.
go back and take a look in the
So
back.
is it just like a magic?
Hagen did look around the bathroom and didn't find anything.
So is it just like a magic line that tells you how to get to level 3?
It's there are also words at the beginning. I am Otari. Save me, I believe is what it said. Save me from below is what it says. I was Otari, not I am. Sorry.
Isn't Otari a city?
Otari's your
it's
town.
the town.
Is this like the ghost of the town?
I mean,
If anyone wants to think about it, you can make a society check.
I can do that.
Check?
And I'd say you can make it openly. Not
didn't we learn some weird stuff about the founding of the town in relation to the lighthouse?
Yes, and Wesley, who just got here, can remember it better than the rest of you.
Yeah. I know this.
Wesley just read he read the catch-up cutscene of like loading into the game.
Yeah, you gotta learn
the story so far.
A lot of checks.
Otari, the town, was named after Otari, the adventuring party rogue who the story goes fell when battling the ancient sorceress Belcora, on the first floor of this keep.
Dead rogue. That means there's cool knives somewhere downstairs.
Oh.
Usually.
Eyes read
First
a book.
floor meaning ground floor?
Like
Just checking?
The level
Okay.
1 area.
Okay. Well.
Go to town, sleep, come back. Speed through this healing process.
If you want to, you can. But
yeah, we got stuff to sell.
Sense some gears turning.
Yes, on the way
Zen's
back
head.
this time, I'd like to collect the rapiers and thieves' tools that we left on top of the planks of the well.
Perfect.
Actually,
Okay.
Now that we're not escorting their owners.
Yep, it's fine. On a completely unrelated note to these naked prisoners, we found an equal number of sets of armor and thieves' tools and weapons right next to where they used to be imprisoned. It's fine.
They weren't holding them. We let them go with everything they were carrying.
Yep.
Listen, we have salvage rights.
Yep. Okay.
We did check on that. We do have salvage rights.
You're heading back to town then?
I guess.
Are we doing anything in town other than healing? Because we can just
we
went back to town and.
I'm okay with just healing here.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're. It would be. Yeah.
Selling loot or anything like that.
Yeah, probably like selling stuff.
I'm fine without doing that if we don't right now. Just move on with dungeon.
Okay.
So do we take like a day in town because then I get my infused reagents back?
It's up to you. If you want, if you as a group.
Yeah,
how much healing do you need?
Say that you do.
Spells.
How much? You would probably need, if assuming they're all successes, which is a big jump right now. You would probably need 3 or 4 doses of healing at 2d6 each. It's an average of 7 per roll. So you'd technically you need 4 doses of healing.
That's 66.
But for who?
One person gets 66.
Wesley,
then we'll
roll
do the next.
6d6.
Yep, I think that makes sense.
Perfect.
that
You are
many
almost
Just going to
full.
full.
You happy?
I'm at 25 out of 30.
Yeah. And then the elf.
Nope. Yes.
And you get
Yes.
your level times con for
46.
sleeping, I believe, right? Something like that.
Something like that.
Con times level, whatever.
I think so.
Elf gets 46.
Hold on.
16.
25.
Not quite enough, but will work.
It points
then
equal to their
sleep.
constitution
That only took a
modifier
few hours.
multiplied by their level.
At 1 hour per check, that took 3 hours instead of all day.
Yeah.
What if my constitution modifier is 0? Do I heal nothing?
Yeah, that's my problem too.
I think it's probably
Yep.
a minimum of 1, but I'm not sure.
Oh, minimum 1. Okay. Multiplied by their level, so I heal 3
You
health.
heal 3 for sleeping if you guys are going to sleep. But also, if you guys are sleeping, Hagen can just treat you until you're all back to full, and we can just say you're back to full.
Everyone's at full health.
Do that, yes, thank you.
Okay.
Squishy characters shouldn't be able to go back to town every time they get hurt.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Just
let me
checking real quickly. How much are
back.
healing potions, like minor ones? Like 3 gold, 4
Oh
gold?
yeah, we have money now.
I think they're more than that, but I'm not sure. Let me check. Nope, you're right. 4 gold. 4 gold for a minor healing potion.
And we had stuff to sell, right? Like, what was it again? It was like 10
What's on the
gold
loot
worth?
list?
Loot list is 3 suits of studded leather armor, 2 rapiers, 1 broken rapier, 3 sets of thieves' tools, and multiple amounts of gold pieces that we just haven't divvied up among us. Totaling 73 gold pieces.
So are you going back to town to sell them, or are you going to wait? I guess, Lactars, you're buying some?
Yeah, if there's 2 lesser healing potions, I'll pick those up.
They do have lesser ones, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, we'll use the subtract from the 73 the party money for 24 less 24, so we're at
Everyone gets 1 healing potion?
49.
He only bought 2, I think.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 healing potions.
I'll buy 2 more if they're available with my own money.
They are.
It's fine.
There's not there's not any limited supplies for lesser healing potions.
So everyone take 1 lesser healing potion.
Okay. Are you selling any of your equipment, or are you going to wait on that?
We'll sell both of the all 3 of the rapiers, suits of studded leather armor.
I do know some guys who are looking for this exact gear.
Yeah,
that we
when you
could
try to
it
sell
to.
them, when you try to sell them, I assume to like the regular market guy. He's like, hang on. He recognizes some of these. He
Greg's
asks,
sword.
yeah, he asks if you want to go to Crook's Nook to talk to the people there.
I mean,
They might appreciate their stuff being returned to them. He so he isn't willing to buy this off you for normal half price.
Yeah, because you're fencing his friend's stuff to him.
So he'll pay like 1/4 price instead.
can I make a deception check to say, oh no, totally, it's not there?
You can, but there is, if you fail, you're gonna earn this guy's distrust.
Who even is this guy?
So, let me pull him up.
Would you like the dog there with you?
Also, how can we move things? Oh, there we go. Transfer
This is
items.
Kileno Lathanar. He's a male human. He's the owner of Otari Market. This is the guy whose wife was mauled by a werewolf several years ago, and he still kind of hates. He still has issues with druids, because of that. Because the werewolf was among them at the time, at least. But you can try to deceive him if you like. I have a DC already.
Would you like dog man with you?
Oh, I think it probably is not worth his ill will, aka less selling on everything else to try the deception as much as I want to.
I could just take a 10 and then it's 20.
That's a much better idea than me doing any kind of roll here. Up to
Okay.
you.
You can roll to
Yeah.
help and make it 21.
I could, but my deception is not actually enough to make me feel comfortable on that.
Okay.
But you'll actually, if you roll to help, then I'll know if I need to roll or not.
Ah. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll roll to aid in that case.
You do need
Because
to roll.
you need to hit the point to know, right?
No, you need to hit 20. You need to hit 20. It's always a flat 20 to help.
Oh, in
Yep.
which case, never mind.
Oh.
I am more likely to mess things up here.
So, you're taking 10 then to deceive him?
Yeah, I'll just take 10.
Okay.
Like, oh, listen here, friend. These can be found anywhere. Just sort of like trying to wipe the name. Like, it says Andy on it. I'm wiping the name off of it.
You're adding an R at the beginning of it. This isn't Annie. This is Randy.
This is Randy's.
Randy's sword, clearly.
Perfect.
Listen, between friends here, we're helping out the town. You could give us, a good price on these. Nobody's got to know.
He
He cannot take-
sighs
Says the good character.
and he says,
Chaotic good.
"Fine. If anything comes back about it, he pays you half price for them."
I mean, he
Alright.
has the perfect
Half price there
customers.
be.
So, let me open up Excel. How many rapiers?
2 rapiers and 1 broken one.
The broken one will be quarter price, basically.
Fair enough.
1 broken rapier, and just those. I thought there was also leather.
3 suits of leaded armor, 2 rapiers, 1 broken rapier, and 3 sets of thieves' tools. And then once we have that, I will actually divvy out the gold because that
Okay.
should be the full amount.
Leather armor.
Studded leather armor.
Studded leather armor. Oh, okay. That broke up a bit. There we go. 2 of those. 1 broken rapier and thieves' tools.
3 sets.
Just to double check, because you have broke up a bit when you were listing it all. 2 rapiers, 1 broken rapier, 3 thieves' tools, 3 studded leather armor. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So all of that. The purchasing price for that is 23 gold. So he will pay you, successful deception check. He will pay you 12 gold for it.
Okay. That makes our math 45 GP, 55, 61 GP to split among the 3 of us. I'm just going to, or
Like,
everyone should grab.
Wesley, you haven't been here long enough. You haven't earned your share.
No, it's fine. I just ate, 6 turrets to the face. Got the killing shot on the little Etten. It's fine. It's
So-
fine. I haven't earned my keep.
15
It's
gold
fine.
each plus a spare.
It's fine. I cocked my gun. It's
And I'll
fine.
leave
Fine.
1 gold piece into the kitty still.
So it's 15 gold each.
Yep.
15 gold pieces each, yes.
Okay.
And while we're back in town, I identify magic on the magic morning star again.
Okay, with a +8, you said?
Yes.
All right. Congratulations. It is a +1 morning star.
I'm so excited about this +1 morning star. Anyone have any objections to it being sold?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Can we sell the +1 morning star?
Yep.
I think I'm at my limit on weapons. I've got a lot. So
Two, I have 0 weapons, and that's the right amount for me. I'm a man of God. We don't carry weapons.
It has a shiny picture, though.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It sells for
No.
35 gold. So Well, sorry, it's cost 35 gold to buy, so it will sell for 18
12
gold.
gold. 18 gold,
gold.
whatever.
Now,
18 gold?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, everyone add. Oh, come on. 4.5 gold.
4 gold and 2 in the kitty.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 gold, 2 in the kitty. Done.
Actually, we have 2 gold in the party fund. No, never mind. I did my math wrong. 4 gold. I was saying like we could even up the dog at the end, but no, it's fine.
No, we're at
4
3 gold.
gold, 3 in the party fund.
Okay.
And apparently 2
No.
copper pieces to Thorvald and a repair kit in Roger. I don't know.
now, our dearly departed Rogar had a lot of bullets on him. Did those make their way into the
No.
town
No,
circulation?
they were on the funeral
they were on
pyre.
the pyre.
Yeah, intentionally exploded when burned.
They were intentionally let to blow up. A gunslinger's death, truly.
Yeah.
We created a large shrapnel bomb out of Rogar's
Yep.
body.
Yeah, you would have never wanted a safe funeral. I believe at some point cover was taken from his body.
Yeah,
I believe so.
just like he wanted to explode during his funeral in an underground cavern, I believe. Was explicitly what he wanted.
As the way of his people.
Water.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
that's fine. I'll just use my infused reagents to make bullets.
So you spend, it sounds like, a day in town then.
Yeah.
Put it in order for more bullets in case we're still,
Oh, yeah. How does it work again to put an order in?
You basically go talk to someone who will do the delivery service, and there's a small fee, I believe. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, it's like
I mean,
it costs more to rush it.
It costs more to rush
likely
it.
won't be here till the end of the end of the session. So
This is why gunslingers are a great class in concept, but like the practice of living in a world without guns as a gunslinger isn't that fun.
Yeah.
Because guns are a weapon that explicitly require infrastructure to function. You need 4 different chemicals from 4 different places, plus specifically crafted ammunition. So that's 5 skilled craftsmen minimum to make the ammo. Plus the guy that makes the gun. So that's 6 people for 1 gun, and it's expensive.
well, at least 7 because you're not going to be in the same place as all of those people. So one
Yeah.
person
You need
to
to
move
you
it.
need a wagon driver too.
Yep.
Is
Let
there
me
anything we
see
want
here.
to know in town about the dungeon before we go back?
They don't
Nope,
know
flying
anything.
blind.
They don't know
Every
anything
time we
here.
learn anything, it just fucks us anyway. Let's go.
They don't know anything about this dungeon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would they be sending in adventurers?
Okay.
I'm trying to look. It's 1 silver piece, so I'm gonna spend 2 gold to rush order 10 rounds of bullets. It's 1 silver piece per. No wait, it's 1 silver piece per 10 rounds. So I'm gonna get 100 rounds of ammo, rushed for 2 gold.
Perfect.
So expensive. Because you could buy a sword for a silver piece.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Need to make a gun that
Rush delivery.
shoots swords.
Amazon doesn't
Yeah, really.
exist. There aren't warehouses in every town.
Ooh, that would be so good. Sword cannon.
All right. So, are you back in the dungeon where you are now, or are you back in the dungeon somewhere else?
Oh, we want to go down the stairs.
Yeah, we need to see what's down the stairs, at
Okay.
Good
least.
to go down the
I
stairs.
mean, we touristed down the elevator and came back up. We might as well check the stairs.
The line is gone when you return, but the door is still
Is the
open.
door glowing in the bathroom?
It is actually, yes.
I would like to reopen the bathroom door.
It does exactly the same thing as it did last time, including the line being drawn.
I do have a follow-up question, mostly about plumbing in the dungeon. Does the
Okay.
toilet flush?
I just closed my notes. Hold on.
I don't understand why you think we wouldn't ask if the toilet's flushing.
Give me a sec.
How is
Swear to
the
God-
plumbing in this
I
place?
swear to God, if snakes come out of the toilet, I'll just let myself die.
All right. The toilet
Oddly enough,
does...
there's a gun behind the reservoir.
There's guns in the toilet.
I do not think the toilet
Flushing.
flushes.
How? The town doesn't have toilets.
I mean, it could just be a pit.
We're going
Probably
to
is
the
just a
floor
pit.
below it, though.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he meant save me from below, as in he's in the toilet.
He's in the toilet. He's stuck in the poop compactor.
All right. So you guys are going down below.
This is like the only working bathtub in town, then. Everyone else just has like a bucket they pour hot water in.
There's a
This is a
well. You're
river.
not far from a well. Remember, that
Do you have
bathroom
your
is not
empty
far from a
bottles
well.
It doesn't make me comfortable on drinking out of that well.
Uh,
What was the question?
Does Wesley have the anti-ghost bombs back? Are those a daily
Yes.
thing? Or sweet.
I can make the
Perfect.
anti-ghost bombs again. I've also
You
made
go
20
down the
extra rounds of
stairs.
ammo.
And you find yourselves. It leads into a hallway.
I I have a strange feeling that a part of me died here before.
Perception check before I walk out of
Oh, sorry.
the.
My mistake.
Versions of us on the map. Where are we?
Oh, there are two versions of you. Yes. You're not there.
Oh, it's
It's
No,
this-
I'm not there.
okay.
Put me in the back.
There we go. Yeah,
Yes.
Perception check before we walk
Sorry.
into the
There's stairs
hallway.
on both
Stairs?
sides of it.
Definitely.
Are they both going? Is one
both-
going down?
They're both going up.
Oh.
So,
Perception
are
check.
we up the
That's-
other side?
That probably leads into that building that we haven't been in.
What is
Check.
your perception?
+8, sorry.
All right. Looking around, everything seems clear and empty. The doors to your right are closed. There's silence from the area to your left. It seems safe.
Any magic?
I'm going to step on this trap real quick that I missed.
No traps.
No? Okay. But we've been here before. We killed a thing over here.
Yeah, let me check when it comes to magic. I think you detect some magic. Yeah, you detect some magic coming from your right, like in this direction.
Okay, let people know.
That's all the magic you detect right now.
Are we free to move around?
You are free to move around, yes.
Just making sure.
Dueling cape up.
There's one door here, one door here. This was the room with the eye, right?
Yes,
Stupid
Yeah,
that
don't
was
go
the
in
room
that
with the
room.
eye that no one yeah.
Don't go in that room. Please don't go in that room.
Wait till you're like level 8, and then maybe go in that room.
Just don't go in. There's nothing else in there. There's just death. Now, there is a door over here we didn't open.
That's true.
This one?
You want to
Take a
open
look.
that door?
It's new.
The one across the hall from the room where it almost killed us? Yeah, that door we did not open.
Ask if there's anything new from our friend down here.
Sure. Yeah, they're still there. I think they took cover behind the thing for some reason. There was some kind of disagreement, not between you and him, but something
I
happened down
told
here.
him to take cover as
We
everything
were
went.
coming
We were
back
dying.
with no friends and because of the stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
eye.
No, he said everything is basically the same. Nothing has changed. He asks if you brought
Can
him
we
any
get a
new books.
refresher as to where the library and whatnot is?
Sure. He says, basically he's going to re-describe it, and it's past this door. When you came down the stairs, the door to your right leads to it.
So
Okay,
it's
so,
right
like that
this
way.
door is library and ghouls. Does he know what's behind the door, straight ahead of him?
He does not.
Yeah, he's not a good investigator. He just likes reading his books.
And does he know what's behind this door?
He does not. He's
Can
pretty
I
much.
listen at that door?
He's very single-minded. Yes. What's your perception?
8.
You hear nothing.
I would like to call out to my friends and see, do we want to open this door?
Yes, any magic behind it?
Where
I
are
got
you?
a bad feeling about
Where?
this door.
Oh, I'm wrong. You do see something though. You don't hear anything. The cracks around the edge of this door glow faintly with a greenish light.
I think this is where the monster went.
Oh, I want to open this now.
All right. 3, 2. I'm holding my necklace. It's gonna happen at some point. We do have a room. We
Just
have 3 room
ripcord.
clears.
Pretty sure the last time I've seen a fireball used. No, that wasn't a fireball. That was 100 alchemy flasks.
It's a fireball.
Yeah. Wasn't a fireball
What do
spell.
you mean?
Okay. Inside,
I'm not stepping into this room.
there's an ancient tattered sofa sitting against the east wall. The south wall shimmers with a familiar-looking, strange green light. Similar to before, the green light slithers into letters. This time, it says, Belcora fell to the Rose Guard, but we never knew of these vaults below. Then they slide off the wall and start slithering away. Let me draw where they go. So you see it go up this direction, go to the right. It starts to turn and go up the stairs you came from before quickly turning around. It sort of slows down and almost seems hesitant as it climbs the stair. But before it quickly turns around, and then it continues on eastward.
That's
not ominous at all.
That goes
Alright,
in the ghoul library. Like, he's going into the ghoul library. So,
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What?
vote for the school library.
How do you tell if something's lying to you?
Perception.
I'd like to try to see if this thing is lying to
If
us.
the growing green line is lying to us.
I don't think you can pick up any more information, but yeah, I don't think it's a roll. I don't think you can pick up any more information. You would need like an omen spell or something like that, divination spell to tell you.
Well, it's just that it
Like-
went up and then came back down, and it was all hesitant. Like that doesn't seem.
It went
That
up.
seems like.
Yeah, it went up hesitatingly and then went back down.
Yeah, that seems like that's odd.
That's fair. I don't think you can. There's nothing to perceive that you haven't perceived about
Can
it.
we regional lore on whatever we know about the Rose Guard or Belcora?
Yeah, Otari region is perfect.
Perfect.
What about
I have
just?
8.
Oh wait, you got it. Okay.
It's an 8, you
Yep.
said? Okay.
No, I specifically have Arch Party lore.
So the Rose Guard are the name of the adventuring party that felled Belcora. Otari was a part of them. I have their names, which I'll put in chat. But you also know that several of their descendants, and often like several keepsakes from their time as adventurers, are in the town of Otari in different places. One's on display in like the mayor's house. One's on display in the library. There's a few different places where they are.
So when I wandered town doing detect magic, every single place that
Yeah.
has an X.
Yeah,
is
you found all the high level adventure gear.
Alrighty.
Yep. Of
To
course,
go
it's back
see
in
them.
town. Yep. Turns out the final floor is the town of Otari itself, and
New
everyone's
dungeon
secretly a level 10
unlocked.
enemy.
See, this is the
Really?
one we do in the day, and at night when we're back in town, we just steal everything.
Um,
Look, you'll be doing that one without me. I just expect to wait.
Yeah. I'd
so,
like to.
oh yeah,
Oh, I was just gonna do like the knock, listen, raise shield, and hold fireball necklace move again. You got
Oh,
a
you're
door
opening
in front
that
of it.
door? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we know
I'm going back
there's
there.
ghouls where the glowing line's going. So before we commit to ghouls, because we're gonna fight, we see ghouls, we have to fight ghouls, right? Let's check the other door.
I am standing here sneakily because I want to use deception for the
Sneakily.
Yes.
I'm standing
I'm
here
hiding behind
deceivingly.
the shield, I guess.
Yeah, you're tucked in between the orc and his shield. It's a weird entrance strategy.
No.
okay.
I like to knock and listen at the door.
Perception 8.
+8. We all have +8, I think.
Usually,
I think
all
I have
plus
+7.
8.
Mine's awful, which is why I'm trying to stealth instead.
Mine is +7 because I don't have a mod.
Mine's 5.
That's fair. Is that what I think it is? No. Cool.
Well, let's meet the
You-
demi-lich.
Do not hear anything.
Yeah, here's the 5th hard encounter on this floor.
It seems silent.
We've only had one encounter on this floor, and it was almost a TPK.
Well, I think technically,
You actually went down
this
in a
was an encounter, and then I
and you-
ran this way and got another encounter.
Yeah, yes.
Mm.
You previously went out of this floor and absolutely annihilated the fungus. But then when you interrupted someone praying at a weird flesh altar, you said, "My apologies," and backed out.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right,
that's
here's what you know.
door?
I put it in chat. We'll open the door if you're doing that, but I put what you know in chat. It's a few a bit extra information. But that is what you know about the Rose Guard right now. There is more to learn.
Cool. Ready?
All right.
Door.
Yep.
Four
It's a
doors!
hallway.
This
Great.
is... Who designed this place? It is
So-
like a confusing mess of hallways with no central corridor.
Wesley fights the
anywhere.
urge to put the
See-
gun to his head and then puts it down and goes, "It's just doors. It's just doors."
See, apparently there was a carpenter that had an excess of doors. He was also a good salesman.
With that, I think we'll go to break. Do we want to go to break right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Time.
Yep. Okay.
We got 2 more doors to open, and maybe I have a horrifying death behind each and every door.
Yep. It's either like it's either nothing or death.
Or doors.
They're
It was
multiple
doors
sides.
or death.
Yep.
Exponential. There's more doors to open than before every time.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't even like good math. I open 1 door and we get 2 more.
Yep. Okay. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you everyone for watching. There we go. We are back. Part 2, Episode 9, Abomination Vaults. Dungeons.
Where we run into it. Yeah. Part 9, we run into as many doors as possible in hopes for a TPK.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just going to open every door in a run and gun, and whatever gets to us first is what's going to kill us.
Yeah. It's the whole aggro the whole dungeon. We got Necklace of Fireballs, so aggro the whole dungeon and then use all the fireballs as they're all grouped up trying to kill us.
Yeah,
Right at the end.
until we run out of fireballs, then we can reconsider a new plan.
Yeah.
Listen,
You go back to
Second
town. We're in the
plan.
middle of a fight. I go back to town anyways.
the second plan, we aggro the whole dungeon, convince the whole dungeon to take out the town, and then we're the evil
No,
guy.
aggro the whole dungeon into the room with the eye, and they all won't know they'll all treat each other as enemies.
I mean, the actual plan, because everyone's been shifted up a floor, would be to aggro the dungeon and bring them and kite them down. So the floor on top then
Fight the
fights
floor on
the
the bottom.
floor below them, and we just pick off stragglers. And then I guess the
So
third floor in that strategy were screwed. But
basically, we could win this entire dungeon by just instilling confidence in everything we come across that, no, you can totally beat those guys. Get back down there.
ooh, another playthrough of this dungeon. We're all bards and we're just hypemen, and we just convince everyone
Yeah.
to go fight its
Emotional
enemy.
support dungeoneers. All right,
I still play a dog though.
of course.
Naturally.
So, you guys were about to open a door. Well, you guys had opened a door, and you found 2 more
yeah.
doors.
Okay.
Perception check down the hallway +8 because there's been enough traps.
That's fair. You find no traps.
Fantastic.
magic.
We'll step on the trap and open the door.
You do
I
not
heard an
step on any traps. In terms of detecting
Right.
magic, you do detect faint magic ahead of you through this door.
From which? From the door itself?
The,
Or
This one?
from something behind the door.
let people know, let's open the left door, because that's how we seem to be.
Non-magic door first.
Okay.
All right. Left door open.
Stairs going up. I'm so sorry, not down.
Left door closed.
Okay.
Shuffle places. so
Wizard
that I'm
shuffle
not
back.
opening door.
Dueling
Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon
Oh,
me.
you're
Excuse me.
doing it? Oh,
you
okay,
want you
alright.
you can open the door.
I got it. All right, I'll
no,
perception
yeah,
check
yeah.
the door. Knock and listen.
Okay. Perception 8.
Yes.
You hear quiet, deep muttering of just one voice. Quiet muttering.
What does
Sounds
it say?
like
Is it-
spellcasting.
Is
Let's
it
come back
rhythmic?
another time.
No, it sounds like ordinary talking, but like
What language?
What languages do you speak?
Is it undercommon?
No.
Is it orc?
No.
Is it common?
No.
I don't know this language.
You do not know the language.
Do we shuffle around and see if Zaklo?
Yeah. Linguist.
It is
Is
not
it
Aklo.
Shuni?
It is not Shuni.
Is it Sylvan?
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, then we don't know what
Is
it
it
is.
Dwarvish?
It is not Dwarvish.
All right.
Elven?
right.
No.
Okay, we're out of languages. Good to know.
Right. Open door?
I am stealthing.
Yeah, go ahead and open the door.
Okay, what's your stealth roll? 8
Uh,
or 7? I don't know what your dexterity is.
9.
Plus 9. Wow. Okay.
Yes, I just don't want to be an initiative
Okay.
with perception.
I have your stealth roll. It will be equal to your initiative when
I am taking
if combat starts.
I am taking
I am
the
also stealthing.
Oh, he's stealthing. I'm taking the exploration action defend.
Perfect.
So my shield is
My-
up.
My stealth is also +9.
Which gives these guys the cover they need.
Yeah.
Because you have a tower shield.
Yep. Okay. Cool. And then Red, are you doing any exploration actions? Before the door
No.
opens?
No, I'm readying an action to tell whatever's in there to shut the fuck up.
Perfect.
Yes, it needs a ready dash for that.
Yep.
There we go.
What does this door look like?
Give me a sec. There are notes on this. The doors are made of wood. Many are marked with signs, though not this one. Other than that, it looks standard in this case. An ordinary wooden
Side
door.
of the hinges on?
The right.
On our side?
It opens on the other side because it opens inwards. It opens
So the
away from you.
hinges,
So the
the
hinges,
hinges are on the other side. All right.
Yeah.
So this is the right door to kick in. I would like to kick in the door.
Okay, perfect. You kick the door open, and you see in front of you a large, spine-covered,
Made a mistake.
red-skinned
I
creature
have made a mistake.
holding a glaive.
Oh, we have erred greatly.
The creature has been looking in your direction, and it says, it sighs, and then it says, hello.
Hello.
What do you want here?
We are exploring, actually.
I see. Well, you're welcome to come in here, I guess.
Okay.
Fucking, is it a bug or something? I can't quite see the.
I turn and I duck my head behind the shield a little bit. I do little devil horns.
It's got devil horns.
Technically,
And it wants us to come in.
You're allowed to come in, but according to...
What do you mean? What do you mean allowed?
Well,
Yeah. Could you clarify?
as intruders, you are under arrest. So
Intruder?
you're
Oh,
allowed
No,
to
sounds
enter.
like your kind of guy.
I
Oh,
would
you're
like, I would
these
know
two
legal
lawyers have to
lore.
talk.
Legal lore.
sidebar, Your Honor.
Objection!
I'm not under arrest. I rolled a 25. I checked ahead of time. I have rights to be here.
He says, I have been
I
ordered
cite a
to
statute.
guard this place from intruders, and you are intruders. Unfortunately,
No one has any rights to guard this place.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works for me. It's been like 500 years. Can you just do it, please?
Under the auspices of which authority?
Belcora and my contract with her.
She died. Otari
Doesn't
killed her.
matter. Still, my contract still stands.
Yeah, he's got a point. Contracts are for eternity.
Well,
Wait a minute.
Unless stated otherwise.
If the contract holder has no longer here, is there any other contract you could be bargained into?
Oh, that's a good point.
he perks up actually for the first time. And he says, if you're willing, we need to find a copy of my contract to study it to see what can break it.
My friend here, and I put my hand on Hagen's shoulder, is an expert in legal matters. We could find a loophole.
I can find the loophole. I just need the copy.
Right. Great.
Listen.
All you need is a
Okay.
paralegal.
I'll let you go.
Our services are 100 gold a day.
I'll let you go just this once. You haven't stepped into the room. I can make it slide.
Do you know where this contract is?
He says, not 100% sure, but I think it's somewhere in the library nearby. That's probably where it is.
There's ghouls in there.
Yeah?
Aren't they trespassing? They were down below.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
there's
that's
staff.
They're staff.
Also, technically, I was ordered to guard this specific room. I can let you go if you go to find the contract, but if you come back without it, I'm going to have to arrest you.
Now, when you say arrest, what do you mean?
So there's a door behind where he's standing behind, and he gestures to it like, you'll get put in that cell until I get orders to do something else with you. And I haven't gotten orders in 500 years, so the elf might be fine.
So you were ordered to guard the room in front of the jail cell.
And to stop intruders. Yeah.
Was there anyone in the jail cell when you were ordered to do this?
He says there was a chef unfortunately overspiced Belcora's meal.
Like this Belcora, this sounds like an awful person. Summoned a demon to keep an overzealous chef locked up for eternity.
I mean, she died. I don't know if it would have been an eternity. She probably would have executed him before long.
Some people really don't like cilantro. All right.
All right.
But the creature says, as I said, if you're going to go get my contract, I can let you go. Just this once. But you bring it back, and
how does one contract with devils?
Yeah.
So like a service you call?
Well, if you know the magic.
Oh.
You can like oh, I'm not the only one here. There's a few others around that she's gotten. One guy I heard, she's got him cleaning up the walls with his tongue. Apparently he did something to piss her off. So now he has to do that. 500 years. Listen, guard duty's boring, but at least I'm not that guy.
You're not. We saw some brown mold on the wall earlier.
Ew, is what he says.
Yeah, it like sucks the heat out of you. Imagine licking that.
There's also one other guy below. His name is Arevian. He's somewhere down below. I don't know what.
Is that his? Is that his? What's the devil term for it? His true name?
No.
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 Oh, that would have been
his
too
given
easy.
name
worth a shot.
Yeah, his like the name he goes by is Arevian down below. He's a contract demon. The guy up above is just a jerk. He honestly kind of deserved what he got.
Oh, he's up?
So he's talking about two different devils. The one above
I know.
There is a devil up above.
The tongue guy is upstairs. We must have missed him.
He says there's another guy down below, Arevian, who's a contract devil. He's shrewd, he says, but he keeps his word. So if you run, you guys seem pretty cool. So if you run into him, he might be able to help you out too, as long as he doesn't break orders.
All right.
So you haven't heard from your boss in 500 years, and there's no way for you to not be doing what you're doing.
Oh, this is not the worst job I've had. Trust me. When you've been in my field for a few thousand years, maybe 8. Actually, it's more like 8,000. Yeah, things get weird. It
really seems like you could use some kind of, representative with leadership, some kind of union.
Human union.
Yeah, he just laughs at that and doesn't answer. And then he says, I'm fine. I keep myself fit. Jog in place, push-ups, sit-ups,
Sorry, is that
weapons
too close to
practice.
socialism for you?
Yeah. He says, "Listen, I don't. As long as it's legal, I don't care. But I'm in the contract that I'm in, and I'm not going to break it. But if you
Now,
want to bring, if you
what-
want to bring me, bring it to me.
I'll
There
lose-
might be a way to, you know, see what it covers and what it doesn't. As I said,
that seems reasonable. I just now, have you heard about the eyeballs in the walls? Is that you guys or is that someone else?
that wasn't us, and
That wasn't you?
I don't.
There's
I haven't
eyeballs
heard
in
of
the
that.
walls.
I've been in this room for 500 years, so
Yeah,
Seems
you
like
look
that's
at,
an intruder.
It's right
You
back
look up-
there.
Yeah, it's right back there. If you look at the eyeball, you just
Oh.
you get stuck.
I can't leave the room unless it's pursuing intruder. Well, he thinks to himself.
The eyeball is technically an intruder if you think about it.
Yeah.
Do you not have
I'll
to,
consider it.
take care of any personal business or nothing?
Ha! Not for my kind. No,
There's a toilet upstairs if you want to try it out.
don't need it.
But new experiences. It's been a while. You've been down here.
Demons
I'm not a fae
don't
or a gnome.
shit.
Nothing beats
Add
your
it to the
modern
list.
ablutions. Excuse me.
Ablutions.
Absolutions.
Whatever. It depends on your god.
All right, you guys are getting a bit annoying now.
And I closed the
Right.
door.
Well, you have a nice day, sir. We'll be back with some paper for you.
Perfect. You close the door.
That went
You seem
well.
like a right devil.
Yeah, that went well, I think.
This is what kind of fucked situation we're in, where you open a door and there's an obvious devil, and it's the best conversation you've had all day.
It's the
I mean-
one door where nothing tried to kill us.
Immediately.
Y'all showed me a ghoul who likes to read, so
That's a good point. He is also pretty cool.
I ain't one to judge. I'm a dog.
Well, that's just Morty.
I assume
Alright.
+8 listening at the door.
Plus
I
8
am-
listening at the door.
Oh
are
shit!
we,
Did you
are
go
we
ahead?
doing the big door?
Yeah,
Where'd you
it's
go?
the only door
Oh.
left.
Jesus,
Um,
alright.
There's a door here and a door here.
We already
No,
did
they
this
opened that door.
You open those doors.
Yeah, this door was just stairs up.
Oh,
Hmm.
right.
You hear
So the door left is the library.
you hear it's very quiet. Interrupted occasionally by very distant, like you can barely make out very quiet footprints and the occasional turning of a page, but you can't tell exactly like who or where or how many or anything like that.
Right, now, we all know it's a library. Don't raise your voices. Be respectful.
No,
So no
fingers-
gun.
My fingers crackle with undead killing magic.
I got a ghost bomb.
Oh, no real fire. I turn and look at
Yeah.
everyone. This is a library. It is very old. And if you burn this place down, you will unleash the devils who are contractually bound to stay put here. No fire.
Also, I will kill you.
They don't make infernal contracts fire resistant. That seems
That's
counterintuitive.
And you
Counterintuitive.
can't burn them as a show of force to cancel the contract. You gotta think of the drama aspect.
That is true. Devils
I
do
don't know.
love their drama. I hear they also wear Prada.
On that note, there's a door here, and I'm going to open it.
Okay,
Yeah, I got my dueling tape ready.
perfect.
My shield raised.
Oh, hello, sir. How are you?
Inside, hundreds of stone shelves are carved into the walls of this 15-foot wide hallway. There are many gaps in the collection, but still a staggering number of books, scrolls, and folios remain. There are signs off of several doors of this field. A faint blue glow flickers beneath a sign to the south. There are, as you look around and peek your head inside, you can actually spot 4 blue-robed ghouls in long, pale blue robes. The closest one turns to you when the door opens, licks his lips. Its lips. It's hard to tell if it's man or woman. Licks their lips and says, "Are you here to donate flesh for the canker?" All
No.
4 of the ghouls
Today.
are staring at you hungrily, but haven't moved yet.
Sounds kind of like a raw deal. Get it, canker? And never mind.
Yeah.
Actually, we were here to.
Use
Oh,
the
well,
library.
We found a book that was checked out years ago, and we were returning it.
The ghouls start slowly approaching. The ones that are further away, at least, start approaching the door.
Right. Well, you're not
Ominously.
impressed with that, then.
And they
Anyone
say-
else have something they'd like to say to the
They do
incredibly
respond.
hungry-looking ghouls?
They say, please step forward and show us what you're returning.
Do we have a book?
Well,
Anyone have a
scared.
book?
I am not giving up my spell book for this. Also, I'm still hiding.
Did we have an old book? Didn't we have a real old book?
I think left it with the other the warlock.
Yeah, all books have been
Upgrade.
given to Morty.
And all the other books. Yeah.
How about
Ah,
that book
jeez.
that you trade for? I mean, I've got an empty basic crafter's book.
As you stop for a second
Empty
to
basic
consider,
crafter's book.
as you stop for a second to consider what you have, the ghouls grow impatient and lunge forward to attack. Enter combat.
Well,
The little music plays.
They
when-
were, yeah, they were only waiting for a short clip.
You just throw me out front and go, Wesley, I choose you.
Just dog rolls into the middle of the room.
Yeah. What was
Could I have been
Fido?
stealthing?
That was the thing.
Oh, Fido.
Yeah, the Pokemon, the latest.
Okay, Fido was great. I love Bread Dog.
I do too.
Hold on. Add 2 to this
that was
because of my
perception. Hold on.
10 paces.
I need to add it properly.
for a very long time, that was my ringtone, and it was the best.
Oops.
That
I gotta
was
make this at 18.
that. I need to roll these openly, so I'll switch it before I do
There
the
we go.
rest. There we go. Okay. Initiative. There we go. All right. So, makes sense. Is fitting that the ghoul who was right in front of you and grew impatient, lunges forward, and is going to leap towards Red and try to first bite at him with its teeth and then swipe with its claws.
Ugh.
Damn it.
21
That's
with the
minus
jaws
6.
and an 11 with the claws. So you take 6 piercing damage. Please make 2 fortitude saving throws.
Ooh.
Dude.
Mushrooms become ghouls?
Ghoul shrooms.
Not
2 fortitude
2
saving.
fortitude
That's-
saving
that
throws. Yep.
Seems excessive.
I agree, but that's what
Wait,
it says.
From the jaws, you have to do
From-
2?
From one bite, you get 2 saves.
Yes.
Is there a single player thing that does that?
Yeah, no, not doing saves. I do have the spell where I can turn you into a ghoul. I can also do ghoul touch.
So
You're-
crit
Oh.
Okay. Perfect.
and 24.
You are unaffected by either of the effects. That's its turn.
Oh, there's like a thing where, like, if you're not an elf, it does something to you, right?
Caliph, what do you do?
I'm going to ask the mushroom to reach their axe back so I can cast magic weapon on it.
Do you have to touch it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you have to touch it.
Yes, but they have the reaching arm things, which is
Yes.
That's only an attack.
why.
You want to
I
delay your turn? And
raise my shield up and squeeze back a bit so the elf can lean forward.
yeah, do you guys want to... Caliph, do you want to wait until Hagen goes? Delay your turn for Hagen, and then you guys can...
Can I use my
No,
reaction to
that'll
help?
probably
No,
take
hang-
an action for them, and it's
I'm already wielding a +1. I mean, it'd be 1 more damage.
it's
Increase the
the-
number of weapon damage dice to 2. Okay.
Yeah,
It would
it
it would double
increases
my
the-
damage dice.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Basically, if I can't, or I'm happy to wait, but if it would be a action for them to do that, I'll just cast it on the rapier.
Oh,
Okay.
you can't cast it on the axe. One non-magical weapon.
Oh, my
you're right.
gun's
It has
not
to be a
magical.
non-magical weapon. The gun is not magical, and use it right next to you if you want to do that.
Yeah, actually, that works better because I never read the non-magical, and I.
You've been using it on your... Okay, either way. Yeah, the gun, okay.
No, I haven't.
Gun becomes a +1 striking
yes,
weapon.
That's on gun, Arcane Cascade.
So +1
And
to
it
attack,
increases-
and an extra die.
Oh.
So if it's a
Yep.
D10, for example, then it's 2D10, or if it's a D8, then it's 2D8.
I think mine's a D. Let's see what it is.
There's a thing in the options
D6.
you can click to add weapon dice
Perfect.
when you roll damage.
So, Kalith, you do that.
That and then Arcane Cascade. Next person's turn.
Perfect. Red.
Okay. Well, rage. Draconic rage. And then
I mean, your axe is the right person to hit.
retribution X.
Yeah, now it has the face of a ghoul.
23. Oh, 24 actually, because it did hit me.
That hits.
Okay. $17 slashing damage.
Okay, that's including everything. Looks like
Mhm.
it. Okay. You almost kill the creature in your first swing.
Wait, don't you get acid damage too?
Yes, 4 of that is acid damage.
Oh, 4 of it is acid. All right,
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
just trying to make the ghoul die immediately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the ghoul is still alive, but there's a huge gash of like very tar-like black blood. As the creature takes a huge wound, and it hisses at you.
Mhm.
A
I
17.
have nothing real.
Oh, that's 17. Never mind. That's 17.
Yeah, that's coming. +1. 18 to
18
hit.
hits.
Yay! Die, you turd.
The creature falls to the ground. Do you just like cut it in half or something?
Yeah, I slice off its bottom jaw because that's what it bit me with.
Perfect.
Very specifically.
One action left.
No. Rage.
Rage.
2 attacks.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Well, I think,
There's a spot open.
yeah. This school is going to delay as it sees its friend die. Wesley, what do you do? I'll mark the one that's delaying.
Is delay like an action? Like, what is it again?
Its whole turn gets delayed after someone's in between two people's whole turns. It can jump
Okay.
back into the initiative.
Would I still get my 10 paces if I delay?
Free action. You can't plus one. You can. Yes, you can still get your 10 paces if you delay.
Then I have to delay because I can't see anything.
Okay, perfect. This
I feel like we're going to need the rules
creature.
for shooting through people.
Sorry.
I feel like we're going to need the rule for line of sight shooting through a crowd of people.
Yeah.
I'm small enough. I could shoot between your guys' legs. It's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, the guy in the front is just as big as you are. So
I am 6'1".
got stumpy little mushroom legs.
We've established that I am better at hitting my friends than I am at enemies.
Okay, Red, you can perceive the ghouls to the left and right of you near the door, but they're intentionally not making their self exposed. They don't want to. They're clearly waiting for you to come in.
They're clearly readying actions. Gotcha.
Yeah. But I can see their feet, and I know magic.
Yes, it's just melee attacks you can't make like that. They will have partial cover. Based on how much of them you can see, they're actually going to have major cover because you can only see like a sixth of their character token. But
hit them with a saving
that's
throw.
still better than that's still a free attack without exposing yourself to them.
Beep boop. Disrupt undead on the bottom one.
Perfect. Target must make a basic
Bottom meaning
fortune
this
save,
one?
not even an attack roll. Perfect. Okay.
Around corners, looking at line of sight rules. And covering it.
Fails. Almost critically fails, but doesn't.
Takes 9 damage.
Perfect. Not very happy about that. You have 1 action left.
I would like to raise my shield.
Perfect. Caleb, what do you do?
Just checking, does the dog want to slot back into the order before it's no longer the first round?
Oh yeah, huh?
You're not gonna get your 10 face bonus, you just get your gun.
I mean, I can't even shoot them really.
I
I don't want to waste the bullet.
Just we're all jammed up in this hallway and no one wants to walk into ghoul flanking.
Well, no, slot back in, ready in action. It costs you your reaction and I think 1 action.
Yeah.
It costs you your
And you
reaction
can just be
and
like-
I thought 2 actions, but I could be
That
wrong.
might be 2. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's 1 to do it, and your reaction, and that
But
is
that's
1 to
not
ready, 1 for the action you're readying, and then
your
your
reaction to
to
use
trigger.
the action you're ready. So yeah,
I
basically
mean,
in total
that's
2.
not then. It's using this turn's action though, so you'll still get your full.
Yes,
turn
Yes.
I will slot in and ready in action to shoot a ghoul if it crosses in front of the door.
Okay. On the next, the other ghoul that delayed its turn is going to slot in, so it's going to be 12. It'll be at 11, and it'll be at 10. You see it move a bit off to the side, out of your line of sight. Red.
It's getting friends.
And then, Caliph, it's your turn.
All right, let's learn if they have attack of opportunity. 15 feet to here.
Perfect. That's not attack of opportunity. They both prepared
readied.
actions to attack whoever attacked them.
Well,
Whoever ran in.
I'm still
Wizard!
moving. I am still moving, so was it a matter of attack whoever came
Attack
in
whoever
first?
came in there, yeah. So they're
Yeah.
going to attack you as soon as you step into that square, basically.
It's gonna happen to someone. So
Yep, and
admittedly,
you're an elf, which is less bad. So they're flanking you, so your AC is reduced by 2. So with an AC of 17, they're both going to try to bite you with their jaws. First one hits for 3 damage. Please make 1 fortitude save.
okay.
And the second one crits for 8 damage.
Oh no.
Hey,
Um,
Oh, 1 because he's an elf and immune. Gotcha. Okay.
yes.
I've taken the.
You
I
take
did
the 8 crit damage from the second one, and you are good. Okay. You don't feel any ill effects. Continue your
Yeah,
movement.
sure. Around here, and with that flanking, I will hit the thing.
You are not flanking because red isn't threatening it in melee, because you can't do the melee attack around the corner.
Well, that's sad.
Well, no, that wouldn't count. Never mind.
In which case, do I actually want to go there, or is there
Now that you're in the room, you
Wait,
can.
do I see?
Yep, you can see further ghouls in a
Oh,
distance. They don't seem to be participating right now. They seem to be busy reading, and because no gunshots have gone off, your fight has been relatively quiet.
A pointed statement.
That's one. A lot of the things are like. For most characters, there's a question of whether or not other nearby monsters hear a fight going on. Unless there's a gunslinger, then that's no longer a question.
That's a very good point. Why are
Mhm.
gunslingers available?
You need a silencer.
That only works for 1 shot.
Okay. Well, I will try and hit them.
That
Roll.
crits
Oh, sweet. In which case,
and
Nice.
kills.
4.
Perfect.
Yay! Beautiful. And for the last action, I'm going to run back. Tell them to shut the door and let's go. We can do this guerrilla style, but that's not. There are more of them.
There's one right by the door still.
Yes, but if it comes to us out of the library, that will still be better than taking off the 4 below that are ready to join in the second they hear anything to do so.
I get the contract though.
Well, that's your turn. Red, you heard her. You heard him, Caliph. What do you do?
Mm,
I think we send the
Just-
dog in.
just
Actually, in stealth.
He sent the dog in.
You're
just
the
to see
stealthiest.
I'm
just
not
to
that
see the
stealthy.
ruling on it. If I stretched my arms, would I be able to hit this guy around the corner?
That's gonna be real awkward. He's gonna. Yes, but
Have
he'll have
cover?
cover. Yeah, from the awkwardness of sort of attacking like this.
Fair enough. Just asking. Just a question. That would be an action to move in, hit him, and then I wouldn't have an action to shut the door. We've got 2 guys after him. Well, 1 guy. Just him.
Him, and as I have said, there's about
Yeah, they're gonna
4 or
stab.
5 down.
That
So.
pointedly have not entered initiative, even though we've engaged in melee. So as long as we don't shoot the gun.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I'm giving you the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, you're a very deaf dog because you have very
Yeah.
sensitive ears and you keep shooting explosions off next to them.
What?
So you don't hear. It's just tinnitus.
What?
Yeah,
Screw
I don't
it,
understand. It's not
I'm-
very loud.
I'm going to
What are you
move
talking
in
about?
and I'm going to try to hit this guy
'Kay.
just for the hell of it. He
My
hasn't
gun's all
hit me.
shiny now, though.
22 to hit.
22 to hit.
No. Yes, 4 damage. 21 slashing damage.
Ooh, you kill him too.
Back in the door.
Perfect. Excellent.
Pile of ghoul
Hagen.
corpses.
What do you do?
I want to know what's happening. I
We're
move
gonna.
in.
There's one more down. I could have told you, but yeah, there's one more down here.
I want to get a good look at it.
The 4 more in the distance haven't noticed the fight going on yet. It's only been a few seconds, and it's just been thwacking.
I want to know who labeled the floor. There's a safety office.
Yeah, there are literally signs everywhere of what door leads to what.
This
In-
is so
in
Scrivener's
convenient.
office. It's probably where the damn contract is.
Yeah.
There's a reading room down to the south that looks like the sand pit that the freaking purple worm was in earlier.
There is another column of twisting pale light leading up between the floor and ceiling again.
We also got to go north. We got to follow the green snake.
In the
Mhm.
reading room? Or where's the column of pale light?
I would assume in the reading room.
Yes.
Okay.
Just make a break for it and follow the green snake.
I mean, destroy undead on that stupid straggler down there because he's walking that way for a reason.
Yeah. We're just gonna do that.
'Kay.
Beep boop.
Hopefully, he critically fails. Fortitude.
This is the heightened version.
He
of the
critically
spell.
fails.
No, he gets 18 damage.
That doesn't kill him though.
He's
Damn
enfeebled
it.
1 though.
Ooh.
18 positive damage, is it? And is he
He's
in
not
any way
vulnerable to positive.
Oh.
Okay. That's your turn.
18
Wesley,
undead killing damage.
what do you do?
I'm gonna saunter in here. See what's
I
going
swear
on.
to God, if you shoot him, if you shoot him, I will beat you.
You're gonna be flanked when you catch a whooping.
I could shoot all of them. Oh wait, that guy looks different. Never mind. He looks different.
You've actually seen some of those guys dressed in similar robes before in the other room.
Were those the
has-
praying dudes?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a separate token. So, what I move 20. I'm just gonna continue my movement to get up to
Maybe
here.
now you should invest in a sling. Silent.
Okay, that's your first action.
Action 2. That was 20 more feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Calith, our actions are to shut and nail the door shut, right? If that gun goes off.
Leave the dog in here.
Action 3,
Bad dog.
stealth.
All right, hide. What's your stealth? 8 or 9?
I think it's 9. Let me see. Yeah, it's 9.
Okay, perfect. You are stealthed. You feel hidden. The ghoul, on its turn, is going to grab a chunk. Oh wait, they don't. Do these guys not? Oh, cool. Never mind.
It's written in my backstory. I'm a good boy, okay? I'm a good boy.
It's gotta be true. It's written in the backstory.
It's in the backstory.
Yep.
Take it back. I'm not a bad boy.
Okay.
Where
Interesting.
I am.
The ghoul is going to rush towards you madly, seemingly uncaring for its own safety, and try to bite at Hagen.
Good. I'm glad it set itself up for a flank. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem to care.
That hits.
Okay, you take 7 piercing damage. Please make 2 fortitude saves.
I don't want to. I don't want to make fortitude saves. I never want to make
Don't
saves.
worry, if you get an 11, nothing bad happens.
On one of them. Oh no.
Hagen, you are paralyzed.
That's the thing the elf is immune to.
No, I'm wrong. I misread it. One is. You are not paralyzed. You feel fine.
Yeah, see?
No
It's
craving for ghoul
fine.
flesh.
Then it's gonna, for the
Feeling-
last action, try to strike at you again with its claws. How was an 18?
There's a 18. My shield didn't raise because I spent my last action firing lasers. It hits me.
Okay, you take 5 slashing damage. Please make 1 fortitude save.
I don't like the 1.
You are fine.
I
That's
rolled
its
a
turn.
2, by the way. I have a really good fortitude save.
You rolled a
I have
2?
+8. That's what the 10 is. I rolled a 2. It's not like I'm a
Oh.
weak elf or anything.
Okay. Kayla, speaking of,
You just blocked the doorway. I am not pleased with this. I am going to take myself out of the action order for the moment.
okay.
Can't you bamf and stab?
I
Can.
can, but
Can
I
you
would
just cast
rather
Ray
not.
of Frost at it?
It's like a resource as well. You could cast
Yeah.
a cantrip.
It's a resource specifically meant to recharge one of my other resources, so
Gotcha.
I'm awful at actually using it for that, but in this case,
So, are you delaying, or are you?
I am.
Okay, red.
Fantastic. Well, I do one thing.
And
So
you
do
do
I
it
hit
well.
things.
Don't want me to do my one thing.
How do you kill it?
Is an yay. Quietly. I kill it very quietly.
Perfect.
See, that's the reason for the jaw hit earlier. It's just so they can get left.
Yeah, we didn't want any no like death screams, none of that. Just,
Yep. Excellent.
And I'll slot back in here if we're still in initiative.
Are you? Because the other guys haven't noticed you. As you get a closer look at them, they seem to be, many of them are sitting in reading chairs with a book in one hand and plates of, don't want to look at it closer, bits of snacks in the other hand.
Cool. Yeah, I think we drop out of initiative and just very quietly go through the library as respectfully as possible.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
Okay. Okay.
Stick
Let's
together.
exit initiative.
Ask for some quick wound healing. Don't cast
No, if
spells.
we're-
No, that takes 10 minutes. It
Yeah,
takes
we have
10
to, like-
minutes.
yeah.
You'd have
That's
to
fair, let's
leave the area and
instead.
then do it, yeah. So as I previously described, the walls here, just like the left and right side of the walls that aren't doors, are lined with very tall stone shelves full of books and scrolls and stuff.
I'm going to sneak after the dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to wave and point. I assume this is written in common.
Yes.
And point there.
That is a good call. All right.
I assume my gun is no longer magic. Because it only lasts a
It is
minute.
actually. Well, it's for a minute, so as we're going still pretty quickly, I would say yeah.
I don't think it's worn off yet. Yes. Okay.
Or
How long does a perception on the door take?
2 seconds.
A few seconds if you're just doing it for a few seconds.
Okay, then we'll do that quickly and then open the door.
Okay, perfect. You don't hear
Don't-
anything.
Fair enough. Fantastic. That's another door.
Oh my god.
Keep going. We can close the door behind us.
I mean,
I don't trust that not to be trapped. That's just
you haven't seen inside. It's a 1 square and then a door.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's trapped.
that's definitely trapped.
It's like what?
Okay.
Or it's an antechamber.
Can one of us perception?
I have a 10-foot pole. Can I tap it
Sure, if you get it out and tap it.
in the room?
Just move to the
Tapping's a
side
strong
here.
word. Not tapping. I would like to gently place the tip of the 10-foot pole on the floor and apply approximately 1 dog's worth of pressure.
Okay, perfect.
And you can do that with your cantrip.
How many dogs are in this room?
Nothing
Estimate.
happens.
Nothing happened?
No.
All right. I make a sub-audible whistle to the dog to advance to the
Well, I'm not going first. You
Sparky,
go first.
fetch.
Oh, you have a Scooby-Doo now. You have a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, if you're gonna fucking Scooby Doo it, I'm gonna start throwing jerky in the room until you run in there.
Hold on. What's like a
What kind
mental
of
save?
handle is on the door
Will.
across from us?
What kind of-
Save.
you said what
That's
handle?
your begging strip save.
Yeah, what kind of handle?
Let me check real quick.
Can I open it with a 10-foot pole? Or is it a twisty?
I think it's going to be a twist.
Can I use a
sorry, I have no
cantrip to make
thumbs.
that 10-foot pole have the twisting?
You know,
You have
nobody
mage
has
hand?
mage hand, right?
No, but I'm wondering if prestidigitation can make that work.
You could make it sticky, so I can...
No, like prestidigitation is the thing that's cleaning it, and it's doing little things. Simple magic effects. Cook. If I can cook, I think it should be able to open a door.
Mage hand is
Lift
a cantrip.
Only an unattended object.
Now it doesn't. Prestidigitation doesn't manipulate,
No.
and opening a door is a manipulate action.
Yep.
All right.
Uh,
So we'll
I'll open the door.
All right, we know it's dog safe.
Do we?
No.
I
Is it-
open
No explosion?
the
No
door.
explosion.
No
Is it?
explosion. Okay.
Inside,
Okay.
if this
The
works
door.
properly,
The door's shut. The ceiling caves in.
the office is brightly lit by several glowing candlelights and a chandelier hanging above the desk and chair in the center of it. Mirrors hang on the north and south wall, though both are badly cracked. It otherwise appears empty, though there is another door on the other end.
We need to go in this room so we can close these doors so the ghouls don't find us.
continue.
You want to change places? I'll sneak in, or I'll walk into the room. Am I dead?
No.
No spirits coming up out of the floor. No flesh flying out of the windows. None of that. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
I start rifling the desk.
Okay.
I will guard the door. Dog, get in and shut the door.
Yeah.
And I can't. Oh, with the door shut, I will also cast detect magic.
So,
Quiet.
Red, what are you
as I'm
doing?
allowed to do with spellcasting.
I have a few things to respond to. Firstly, Red, what are you doing?
I'm just guarding the other door,
Okay.
just in case.
The desk looks like it has been emptied out. There is nothing significant here that still stands. In terms of magic, you detect that the chandelier, or more specifically, a ever-burning torch socketed at the chandelier's center, is magical.
I pointed out and say someone should get that.
Yep, just above you. You detect some magic off to your west through the door that Red is guarding.
I let Red know.
I'm gonna guess my gun is no longer magic. I think it's been longer.
Yes,
than
it has worn off now.
At this point, sadly. Oh, that hurts me. Oh, well.
single tier.
We do have a chair, so I would like to wedge the chair in between
And
the door and the floor, or the two doors, whatever is more
two doors is
convenient.
probably the best one.
Yeah, I would like to wedge a chair in there at a weird angle, so I gotta break the chair to open the door to the library.
We think.
I'll get on
Oh,
the desk. grab
it
the
would be
torch.
here actually, because the other door would open outward into the hallway. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I use the chair as a wedge to make this a little bit more
I don't know why this
secure.
game doesn't tell you which doors open what direction. I just, it's obviously very
What do
important
they
information.
expect us to do for a trap-filled dungeon that, like, after the first floor makes you so paranoid that every room
The
has
first
a death
floor didn't
trap in
have
it?
traps. It was the second floor that was filled
It
with
had
traps.
scorpions. It just had, like, scorpions that almost killed us.
One scorpion.
And giant flies and other giant gross things that, like, every door tried to kill you.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Did we search the room specifically? Perception check the room. Search.
I don't know if you did.
I will do that.
Okay.
+8.
You are confident that other than that ever-burning torch up above, there is nothing else of value in this room. Neither of the mirrors are secret doors, nor is anything behind them, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
I
Does
have-
that include the door that I'm standing in front of for
For listening
badness?
at,
No, just is it trapped? Is it
it doesn't appear trapped or anything.
fair enough?
I let the healer know.
Oh,
I was
you do
bitten,
notice
and I
something about
asked
it.
if
Sorry.
There's any problems about that?
It doesn't
You
appear
were bit?
trapped,
Oh.
but the plate, like the handle is engraved with a stylized open book.
I do have a good question. That was a very good question from the elf. Are we going to die? I would like to roll a medicine check as I use the mirror to examine myself, and then I would like to examine the elf about the ghoul bites.
Is there a roll to investigate diseases? I guess you can.
Medicine
Oh,
check,
yeah,
I think.
medicine.
That would still be medicine.
Yeah, sure.
There's 2 checks to, like, look at stuff.
I mean,
mean-
yeah, recall knowledge or medicine would work. If do you want to recall knowledge or treat, and it's a potential like disease if you have.
I
one.
do think I would just start treating, actually.
Okay. So that would be administer first aid is for stabilizing.
There's a treat disease.
Yes.
Yep.
See,
It's
I know
it
what
takes 8 hours.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe not 8
treat
hours.
poison is much faster, but that explains why I'm not finding it under actions.
Yeah, it's a downtime action.
Yeah. Yep.
Swap it to a heal and move on in the dungeon.
Yeah, we'll do a heal then. I'll roll again.
'Kay.
I'm trying to find like rules for identifying diseases, like
I think it'll just be recall knowledge.
diagnose maybe.
Yeah, can I recall knowledge ghoul bites?
Religion check. What's your religion? 8?
8.
People who you don't know the details, but you know the people who have been bitten by ghouls in the past. There are stories and books about them getting sick and dying, and sometimes turning into ghouls. But you don't know any more details as to how long it takes or anything like that.
Okay. The silly part is I have access to the spell that gives me all the information. I understand it's not how this works.
Okay. Anything else you
Take
guys do?
Okay, so yeah, you
Medicine
can
check.
use medicine to diagnose.
Okay.
That's a thing.
So does that
It
mean that
is technically
we were-
recall knowledge with medicine, but
So we were just diagnosed then, I guess, with those rolls?
I think that's fair. Yes, both of you have ghoul fever. As to the details of how ghoul fever works in this setting, it's not clear. But you aren't experiencing any symptoms right now. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I mean,
Regular medicine checks.
For healing?
so Hagen, you have the spell for ghoul fever, so you would
Yeah.
possibly know
Oh,
the
you
effect of it.
You
I
have,
have
the
the
spell that
I have it prepared
makes
as
peop-
well.
you have the prepared spell that creates ghoul fever?
Yeah.
Ghoulish cravings?
Huh.
I just give ghouls and I just make ghouls.
So, I can't say whether or not these ghouls have the exact same as that one, but that you can refer to that if you'd like to for what it might be similar to.
No, this is not special. You afflict it with ghoul fever.
Well, the one I have is
Okay.
slightly different numbers.
Yeah.
The saves are based on my spells. It's still a spell, so that you save against my spell casting.
Okay.
So that's the numbers would be different from that way too.
So we would know, is this a disease, quote unquote?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you make it known that there are infected members.
No.
Do you just tell
Quiet
them you're fine?
conversation.
We're now
Don't
switching into a
conversation.
zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse genre.
I say,
Have you been
remind
bit?
me to thoroughly clean these wounds when we get back to the inn.
All right, I
Okay.
won't give you the anti-plague. Fine.
Well, I let them know ghouls can be potentially. I'm not that dense about it. I do tell everyone know ghouls can be potentially deadly with their bites and stuff. They do carry disease, much like a vampire, that makes you into a ghoul. It doesn't actually.
Yeah,
make
we
sense.
learned this before we came down here, which is why I bought it. So if you're not going to tell anybody that there's an infection, no one's drinking it, and I'll save it for myself.
Perfect.
The problem is the only one that suffers here is the elf, because I could just cast restoration on myself. So it's just the elf that suffers.
As is usual, apparently.
Yeah, I say that wound looks a bit icky. I'm gonna clean it out before bed.
Healing now, how about, please?
Yes,
Could
we are going to bandage the wound, but not do like the full boiling.
Yeah, you're just going to cover it up for now.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I would pour boiling honey on it.
Okay. Oh, it's fine.
Well, like when we do the camp treat later, I don't actually know how you would treat a ghoul thing. That's 2d6.
2d6.
And then 2d6 for myself.
All right.
Mushroom, are you good?
Oh,
I mean, I'm missing 6 whole hit points. If you want to hit me, I don't.
Yeah, you
You're
get
good.
Sweet.
Probably.
All right.
You're full. Actually, there's no way you
'Cause
could
of
be
plus
less
5,
than
yeah.
full because
Yeah.
it's a minimum of 7 hit points.
Yep. Okay, Caleb
I'm doing
heals
fine.
10.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah. And then 8 for
And the
Morgan.
disease progresses after an hour. No.
No, it progresses after a day.
Yeah, it's 1 day each.
Has anyone
So-
grabbed the torch? Because if nobody else has, I would like to grab
I'm too small.
Yeah, you can just grab the torch.
that. Okay.
So, it is an ever-burning torch. Here is the handout. This is a simple enough weapon that I'm not asking you to identify it. It's an ever-burning torch.
Weapon. Yes.
Simple enough.
No, I mean, you can set something on fire with it,
Actually,
technically,
it generates
No,
more
you
heat.
can't.
right? Mm.
Yeah, you can legitimately safely just put it with everything else in your backpack.
Like on fire, you just shove it in your backpack.
It'll be fine.
Which is exactly what I... Actually, no. I am going to go wear said ever-burning torch. Wait, I can stop casting light every day?
You can.
Yeah.
But also, this obviously needs a hand. You need to hold it in hand.
No, if I was going to shove it into my backpack, I'll just shove
Tie
it
it
into
to your head.
Leave a hand. It is shoved into a belt loop. I don't see any reason why that
They
needs a
should.
hand.
Does this game still have shield sconces?
It does.
We
You
could get
would
a
need
shield
a
sconce.
Well, I don't know.
A shield
Either way, I'm not
sconce
going to
is like
bother
a
with it. Either
tack-on
one way or the
item.
other, you have light.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right,
It
opening
shield
the door.
counts as 1 silver.
It's locked.
Yeah, they're cheap. It's locked.
The door is locked.
Well, there are 2 ways to go about this.
There's
I-
one
I-
way actually. There's barbarian-based door opening.
As I said
You know
before,
what?
the
And
keyhole...
thieves' tools.
Sorry?
You know, I.
What did you say,
I
Marissa?
can,
Doesn't somebody have thieves' tools and the ability to pick locks? Yeah.
Hello.
The dog.
I can pick the lock, probably.
Alright.
I
Hey,
don't
get
know.
to it if I do.
Don't shoot it.
You-
That is like the normal gunslinger lockpick.
There's a
going.
feat that
Oh,
you
it's a
can
feat
shoot
now?
a lock. Yeah. It like counts as lock picking it, so you don't destroy the lock. It's very funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna thief. I assume it's open because I'll know if I lock pick it or not.
Yes. So you can just make it openly.
19.
Um,
I'm gonna be back here.
See how long it takes for the reading ghouls to notice their dead companions.
There
we're
it
looking
is.
at the door.
19 opens it.
Oh. The next
All right.
question could be where the hinge is, so...
Do the gate.
It opens towards you.
So the hinges would be on the inside. So worst case scenario, we just pop those out.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. I need to click to unlock it. There we go. Now you can click to open the door.
It's a door! It's a door!
Inside, this room looks exceptionally comfortable, with a thick carpet, bright light from another glowing chandelier, and soothing incense. Two overstuffed chairs sit opposite a low table, stacked with books, while more books sit on a set of shelves to the west. A softly gurgling fountain, I guess they did have running water, or it's magical, carved to resemble a mossy skull leaking water, sits in the northwest corner. Inside is a looks like some kind of glowing fairy-like creature.
Doesn't look very
We
fairy
find a
like
fairy
me.
fountain?
It looks
Or is
like
this a joke where it kills us?
some kind of celestial imp.
It's sitting awkwardly in an awkwardly because they're smaller. They're a small creature, I believe. They're sitting in one of the chairs, and they were trying to balance a book that looks a bit too large for them. So they're actually like right there. They don't immediately notice you as they periodically cackle and titter over the book, writing something in it with a colorful quill.
Are they the magical thing?
They are the magical thing, but they are not the only magical thing.
Can I roll a religion check on it?
There is... Yes, I'm checking if it's religion for Fae. It might be nature.
Oh, you already gave me a detail, so...
I mean, it looks like a Fae.
I also have +8 to nature. It's the same roll.
Okay.
If it's Arcana or the occultism,
Basic
I'll
action. Recall
with an
knowledge. It is nature. So the two of you are both doing that?
No.
Oh, what are you doing, Caliph?
I'm just looking around for what the other magic thing is, but I don't have nature to speak of.
You don't
I'm
recognize
technically a Fey spirit.
You don't
I'll
recognize
roll
what
with a
type of
+6.
creature this is. And yes, okay. +6. Let me check something, but I'm not sure you recognize it either.
Does it seem like it's defacing the book?
It's giggling and writing in it. It's not quite clear without you getting closer. From a distance, you can't tell.
It's 100% drawing little fairy butts on every page.
And then you're making a perception check, you said? What's your perception bonus, Caliph?
I am not
I
making
thought you were looking around the room.
I just want to see what in the room is magic.
Oh. The ever-burning torch up above in the chandelier, just like the room you're in, is magic. The creature is magical. That is it.
Okay, I'm going to basically then stealth and whisper that we should kill it.
Before the elf murders it, I look at the other two more reasonable party members and like, you wanna say hi?
I'm double checking if Red can identify what type of creature this is. It's close.
I mean, Red can speak Sylvan.
Or if the nature check, did the nature check go up?
I did hidden rolls.
Oh right, yeah.
Neither of you can identify what type of Fae it is. It's clearly a Fae, but other than that, yeah.
Howdy, partner.
The creature looks up. Let's see. Oh, perfect. The creature looks up angry, and says, "Don't interrupt me." It's immediately going to cast magic at you, surprisingly becoming instantly hostile.
The devil didn't kill us with the little fairy will.
Yep. This is true. Those of you who are hiding can use stealth if you want to use stealth.
Can I use deception?
I don't think you were trying to deceive it. You said
Oh
hi.
my god.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
add 2 to this.
It didn't add turn. Okay, add turn.
I added it.
Cool. It rolled this.
What the fuck?
Oh, is it that something always rolls higher than us, even when we roll like 19s?
28. Caleb's got a 28, and that wasn't
Even if
good enough.
Caleth rolled a natural 20, it still goes first.
Tiny
And
phase.
that's mostly where my natural 20s have been going to. I've gotten more natural 20s on initiative than anything else.
Yep.
Would have died.
Perfect. So on its turn, you were the one who interrupted it. Perfect.
All I said was howdy, partner.
Apparently, that's offensive to its language and custom.
Yep.
Oops.
Door's closed.
You're not currently flat-footed, I believe.
I don't think so.
No, that's only if you're like you're a rogue. Cool. Yep. It's gonna shoot a beam of magic light at you. For 2 actions. 26.
Ow.
Ow.
Perfect. You take
Good thing it didn't crit.
You did
Yep.
pretty well. You did pretty well. That's a fireball's worth of damage.
Yep.
So
Oh,
just 17?
Yep. Please, you take 17 fire damage as a searing light hits you.
Ow. Oh, I gotta
Are you
reload. Hold
evil
on.
by any chance?
No, I'm good.
Chaotic
Okay.
good.
That's very helpful, because otherwise this would have been worse.
This would have killed Caleth.
Yeah, Caleb would be a little cindery pile.
Beware the glowing light of goodness,
Well, it's only if you're
for it
fiend or
doth tingle
undead.
with death.
So you know.
Caleb's like right next to those things. Technically, he is a fiend spirit, and he's like 3 days away from being undead.
So excellent. As its last action, this counts. Quick question, actually. I'm assuming there is still a penalty. Does casting a spell that uses a ranged attack as part of it still have the multiple attack penalty?
I
I
believe
think
so.
so.
I assume so, but wanted to check.
Spell attack roll.
Yeah,
Attack rolls have
it has the
second-
attack trait. So yes.
Okay. For its last action, it's going to cast a smaller mote of light towards it. The map had it actually in this square, so I'll put it back to the square. Yeah, the person behind him, red.
I assume I'm getting some cover.
Yes, you are. So you're gonna have. Oh, he might just go full on. Yeah. I think he's gonna attack Wesley again then.
Why?
He has a -2 to this attack because of actually range. But he is going to shoot a smaller, singular sort of orb of light at you. That has a penalty of -2. But you get hit
What-
for
Isn't
5.
it also multiple attack penalty?
Oh, I thought that was included. Did I press the wrong button?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Then that is a 17 with everything, all the penalties added up.
Okay.
Minus
does
2,
not.
and then multiple attack is -5.
-4 because agile.
Yeah, so it would miss.
It misses. Perfect. Okay. And then as a well, I can't do that. Well, okay.
Your actions.
That is all my actions. I misread something. Caleth, your turn.
I have so little faith right now.
Delay it.
The creature
Kill
drops
it.
the book, and yeah, it's fighty.
Shield, Arcane Cascade. And I think I'm gonna lower this thing.
Make a nature check. What is your? Is 8? It's 8. I know it's 8.
Can I do Arcane?
Nope. Not. You cannot because it's Fey.
Can I get less knowledge if I use Arcana?
You do not identify it because I already rolled as if you had a +8 and it still wasn't enough to identify it. So.
Don't you
Okay,
have
well-
dubious knowledge though?
I do have dubious
Oh
knowledge.
yeah.
Oh, so do
Also, I wasn't rolling
But
to
I passed
identify
that.
it. I was rolling to figure out what that damage, the good damage, was, how it would have hurt me, and how I can
Oh, the
avoid it.
spell.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the creature. I understand. Yes, you can use Arcana. With that,
I definitely get some dubious information. Good. I love working off of that.
yeah.
Maybe it's a different action to identify a spell.
Oh,
I'm not actually looking to identify. Well, I am looking to understand what that was, but yeah.
I think it is identify a spell, if you want to do it.
What is the action to identify a spell?
Identify magic. It's
Actually, it is technically you must spend an action on your turn to attempt to identify it using recall knowledge. Okay,
Oh.
so it is in essence still recall knowledge.
cool.
All right, that one.
Okay. This spell will. There's a thing about this creature's light. So, let me check something.
Also, while we've got some silence, if you notice a spell being cast and you have prepared that spell or have it in your repertoire, you automatically know what the spell is, including the level to which it is
Which
heightened.
is completely insane because that, in an actual game, that would be every time someone casts a spell, you go through the entire list of every spell everyone has prepared to check if it's that, and the GM has to say, yes, it's that, no, or yes, it's that, or no, no, no.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind if you try to throw a spellcaster at us.
Oh, boy.
Is it this spell? Is it this spell?
Yep.
What about this spell?
Yep. They cast Fireball, but in a straight line. Okay, so the spell itself, and this is the big one or the second one it did? The one that was a beam or the one that was a sort of ball? Because those are separate
I
things.
think it was the one that was a ball.
No, you want the beam.
The first one? No.
First
oh,
one was the
right.
beam.
Yeah, the first.
The second one that missed was a ball.
Okay, first one.
Okay. So this is a spell that is meant to smite sort of like evil.
Good. Glad we barred the door out of this area.
It's gonna take an action to undo it.
Not this turn, but
Roll.
You learn one thing that is untrue and one thing that is true.
Correct.
This spell may do extra damage to you if it hits you, or this spell, given that it's made of light, may react to darkness.
I know which one I believe. Both, obviously. Both are true. Anyhow. I'll keep both of these bits of information secret, mostly because I don't think they're going to affect anyone else. But that is my turn.
Okay. Perfect. Red.
Fucking yeah. All right.
All right.
Crack
Move
it open.
in. Retribution Axe. No bonus.
That does
14
not
to hit. Yeah, I didn't think it's gonna. What did I roll on that? 4. Cool. Well, one good turn. 21.
21 doesn't hit.
What?
Ooh, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, the good thing is I'm not ranging, so my AC is going to go up to 20.
Hagen, what do you do?
I'm gonna move into the room. And then I'm gonna cast a spell at it. You can play at this game. I attempt to daze it.
All right. It has to make a will save.
Don't
I saw
cast
that
it.
axe pass through it. Oh!
Ah.
That's a failure despite its ridiculously high bonus. It takes
It's
8
stunned.
damage, and then it's stunned if it critically fails.
Oh, is it? Oh, target critically fails. Okay.
Okay, it takes 8 mental damage.
Is it dead?
It is unfortunately not dead.
It was worth a shot.
Wesley, what do you do?
Technically, that's a non-lethal cantrip too.
I get my 10 paces,
That's true.
so
If
I
you
move.
shoot this thing.
Please
Yeah,
you
shoot
guys
this
aren't-
thing.
The door. There's doors. I'm going to
Oh,
pistol
you
twirl
shut
it.
the door. I see. Okay.
So I'll just take the 20 to deceive it.
Okay.
Does that work?
It does not.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Mm.
In that case, I will shoot.
What's the DC for feint? Is that will?
Will plus 10.
Mm.
Yeah, you have to get a 23.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. See if I hit.
Okay.
18
not
does not
hit.
hit.
Nope.
You gotta roll like a 40 to hit it.
And then I'm gonna take cover behind this chair.
Perfect. Okay. So the creature
Wants to finish off the dog. Oh.
No.
Not kill the dog.
No, it knows not to kill the dog first, or the rest of you will get somehow huge buffs of rage.
I mean, that is completely sensible.
Yes.
With the plus D6 to every attack action, I think.
Yeah, it's called the John Wick feat.
Yep. So, the creature. Oh, this is what's happening. The creature chitters to itself and says, It looks at you, Wesley, behind your chair, and says, it doesn't seem bothered. It has been hit for the mental damage. Doesn't seem particularly bothered, and it says, "No hiding from me. Try this." And it is going to cast a spell. I don't think any of you have this spell. That's a thing. Okay, just a sec. It's a spell that says this works like another spell. So give me a sec while I.
Oh, great.
Just...
Why not just say it has this spell?
To get around the what the spell does rule.
Okay, this is gonna get.
So the spell is called the floor is lava.
I was gonna say it's a fireball, but it does necrotic damage. And you get a negative level afterwards if you survive.
Okay,
I'll
they share
open up
initiative.
Path
Cool, that's
Builder.
worse.
They share initiative.
Yep, because it's summoning a friend.
Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, it's summoning Fae. Oh, fuck. All right.
As a strange creature appears, that is holding an enormous pair of pliers, several times larger than it.
It summoned the Fae dentist?
It's
Perhaps.
Ferret. Question: how does sustained spells work? Can we clunk it on the head till it stops concentrating?
Yes. If you or if anyone is spellcasting and you have an attack of opportunity, you have an instant can stop their spell
Yep.
straight up.
But none of you do.
As the caster. He's constantly
Technically, it's
casting.
if you if you have a reaction, so you can. I think you can actually like do a prepared action to do that same thing.
Not even. Yeah, is it? I think it might even be a reaction, not even attack. No, it is attack of opportunity.
It is, but you can also sort of manually set it up by spending a prepared action. It just costs obviously 2 actions to do it too. Nonetheless, it summons a creature right in front of Caliph.
Wait, what?
On
I
the
actually-
bright.
Oh, yeah. I guess I would have had to speak to cast shield because
Yeah,
I
you
did
would've.
go into that with stealth and haven't done anything non-stealthy yet.
Yes.
So sad.
Good thing you have a shield.
Well, not anymore.
So actually, I'm going to take that
Oh
back.
wait,
I
yeah, it
didn't
is
know
stealth.
you were stealthing. Amongst all of the many things, I didn't hear
But,
that you said you were stealthing.
I was stealthing. However, shield is verbal, so
Yeah. Okay. Well, that maintains then.
Yeah.
And that is its entire turn. It spends all 3 actions to summon a fae.
Do anything.
Wait, hang on. Maybe it summons something else. What level is this? Oh, cool. It's casting this at 4th level. It's not summoning this creature. It's something summoning tougher.
It has 4th level spell slots.
Only for specific spells, not. Yeah.
still 4th level spell slots. We're not getting to level 8. We're on floor 3.
Let's go with. Perfect.
Yeah. Bad guys don't play by PC rules.
No, they
I
don't.
really don't. It rolled a 31 initiative.
I told you there are some tough
It's-
fights in here, and this is one
We
of
Got
them.
are
an
level-
insane will save.
We
Like,
are level 3. It has a plus 13 will save.
This door was locked for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. This is what I
You
think.
No.
didn't know
My
that.
mortal enemy, a cat.
What does this
Um,
thing look like?
So this creature looks like a cat wearing clothes. It is upright. It has a tiny beard.
Creature, I need to see it.
Yeah, I'm moving just to see the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, weird. Cool.
Yep.
Can I play as that for my backup
This-
character?
Mr. Tumnus just entered the room.
Basically. And that is this creature's turn. Caliph! I'm assuming that the summoned creature goes next turn. Having it go immediately would be insane.
I'm going to try and spell strike the thing in front of me with oh wait, I can't use that spell. I will state what spell I'm using. Hydraulic push.
That makes
Yes,
sense.
it goes through.
Okay.
It is not. It is this one. Actually, before I spell strike it, can I go with a feint first?
Yes. Make a
We have a necklace for that, actually.
Yeah, no. Is it a hidden deception or straight up? No, it's straight up.
it's straight up, yeah.
23.
All right.
Yes, flat-footed.
Well, I'm checking what its will is. That is a success.
Good. If it wasn't, I would be fairly annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hero pointing the dreaded 12. Why did I roll a 2?
Okay.
Okay.
Just make sure you keep some hero points behind.
Really?
Oh!
You rolled a 2.
Ugh.
And that's just how this campaign has gone.
I could have laid the sight. Well,
We roll a
That's, my
statistically
turn.
improbable number of dices below 10.
I'm assuming a 14 or whatever
What is
their
its AC?
flat-footed thing is not hitting.
A fairy? No. Like, not a single fairy
No.
has an AC below 14.
Yeah, no. Twitch. Well, there's my turn.
Okay, perfect. Red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, since this thing has like 47 AC,
Door. You just want to open this next door?
I do. What can I do? What can I do? Well, I'm going.
Retreat is always an option.
I
It
am booking
certainly
it
is.
Into the zombie room.
Yeah,
Well, no,
better
You
than
the
killed
thing is,
4 zombies in like 2 turns.
if we can kite this thing into the ghouls, I feel like it might have a thing against ghouls if it has spells specifically to kill them.
Good point. I'm on team kite now. This is a good plan.
Yes, please. The actions to open the door.
Right.
Because we have to move the chair and then open the door.
Yeah, it's going to take 4 combined actions. Maybe more.
4.
One action to move
Well,
the
one
chair.
action to move the chair, one action to open the door, one action to move to the next door, one action to open the door.
There's another door.
No. We're good. One action to move here.
There's a chair in the way currently blocking the door, but okay.
Yep. There definitely is. But the thing is, I'm going to force the door open with my athletics.
Okay. Make an athletics check. Yep.
30.
It's open. It's not closing again, but it's open.
All right.
All right.
And for my final action, I'm going to
Yeah.
piss off the cat. 23 to hit.
hits. The cat
All
yelps. You hear cat noises.
Bad kitty. 8 slashing damage. Well, no, I'm sorry. 12.
Okay. It takes all 12 damage. It looks very unhappy with you.
Oh, I forgot to do the other thing.
Hagen. What do you guys do?
So now we just have to open the second door.
The door. Move again. Stand there. That's
Perfect.
my turn.
In the distance, you can see the other ghouls haven't even looked up from their books. They might not even know. Like, you've been gone for about an hour because you spent a bunch of time healing in that room. Maybe 40 minutes. They haven't even
At most.
No, it looks like no one's even noticed that the ghouls are dead right there. All right. Wesley.
I'm going to move to here before I continue my move. Okay, good. Both doors are open. Action 2, close the door.
Perfect.
Action 3, I am just going to there.
All right. Well, on its turn, the creature is going to cackle, but not follow you. However, the cat creature that it summoned is very unhappy, and so it is going to raise its hands towards you, hiss in fury.
I'm going to do the GM gotcha thing. You got to sustain that spell, and it didn't.
I mean, that's all it's doing. It's just gonna pick up its book, sustain the spell, and see what the cat creature does, or hear what the cat creature does. As the cat creature raises its hands towards both of you, and flame bursts from them as it's casting burning hands on both of you.
So pleased.
Both of you, please make. It's setting the entire room on fire. I think it's gonna back up. Is it gonna back up? First last action. If it needs to hit both of you, it will. I think it does. So yeah, it's gonna back up and then raise its hands and then set you both on fire.
There.
Okay, so you both take half of the damage. So you take. I don't remember if it's round up or down. You don't take much damage though.
I'll say
I believe damage is round down.
It was normal rounding, so I think it's rounded up.
Hold on, I always have to look this up.
Were there
Always
any...
round down unless otherwise specified.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
So then you each take 3 damage.
Were there any books in this room?
There were
Anymore.
not. There weren't any. But yes, this whole place is on fire. The desk and chair are they are caught on fire now. Caliph, what do you do?
Time to leave. 1, 2, 3, 15 feet. Let's see, what are things happening? How many does it take to run down there screaming and then
No screaming.
You've just discovered that there's a fire creature after you, and you're running into the library. Just a reminder.
Oh, we could go to the
yeah, the
restricted
point is we have the
section.
owls into initiative and coming for us.
I don't know.
I mean, would they slot into initiative right away or next turn?
At the beginning of the round, I would have them roll, and then so it would be next turn unless they notice immediately. But it would be next turn. Yeah, it'd be next turn.
Okay. Well, my 50 feet will get me directly next to this door, and I will do that yelling.
Perfect. What do you yell?
Something along the lines of.
You're still smoking a bit.
Fire in
Yeah,
the
let's do it.
library.
They're setting it on fire. The books are going to burn that way, over there. Evil fairies, whatever I can think of.
Excellent. At the start of the round, they will roll, but we'll probably end the session as they do that.
Well, that was action 1.
Oh, that was
I have
1,
no
okay.
idea. Yeah. I can leave, but I kind of want to go through some more doors. But that's time.
Beginning of the session, not more doors. End of the session. Ooh, more doors.
Look, I'm in a library. Actually, are there any books nearby?
Every wall is a bookshelf.
Like nearby, as in I
Yes.
could grab some.
You could grab
Right,
some
can I spend
random
action
books.
collecting as many books as I possibly can from wherever I'm standing to the point where I am encumbered?
It would take more actions than you have in one turn to do it that many, but you could just grab some if you want to for an action.
Yeah, I still want to grab a fair number.
Okay, yeah. You grab as many as you can in 6 seconds. So you just like
You don't
grab
read
a pile
any
of
titles.
them. Yeah. You grab a pile of books. You're holding them.
Great, and then I will back up a bit and dump them over here.
Perfect. This is gonna quickly devolve into chaos. I can sense it. Oops, I skipped Red. Red, what do you do?
I'm going to do a reaching attack.
I don't think you skipped red.
Well, I in the initiative tracker I did that.
29 to hit.
But doesn't crit.
Twelve slashing damage.
It takes it.
And I measured out 50 feet to here.
All right. Perfect. Hagen. Is it Hagen or Hagen?
Depends on the day.
Okay. Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Where are you
5.
Why are you going that way?
I want to open a door. They're open a door. It's a bathroom.
It is. You find another bathroom.
And a toilet.
It's completely empty.
Look, it didn't have a label. That's why we.
Hide
Was
in
that
the
2
bathroom.
actions or 3?
There's 2.
Perfect.
What do I do for my other action? Did no one close that door?
No.
Close what door?
Any of the ones to the fire monster.
Door.
No, the point is to draw them after.
Oh, I go to the bathroom then.
You hide in the bathroom.
Gonna sit in
My
the
turn.
tub and wait for the screaming to stop.
Sitting on the toilet right now.
Yeah, the little guy has AC 20. The big guy can summon little guys and has AC 40, I guess.
Wesley,
Can I-
it's your turn.
Okay, red. Okay, that's 30. So action 1, action 2. I will reload for my last action.
All right, perfect. On its turn.
Well, do we want to do the next turn?
So you're right. The creatures, the ghouls, look up as soon as you say the word fire, and they're going to enter initiative, and then we'll end the session there. It's fine.
Is it? Is it really?
It's not losing, maybe.
I still like how the devil door was honestly just a weird conversation. And this door, we couldn't even talk to, like, the Fae.
Nope.
Just immediately fireballed the dog.
Yep. All right.
So Wesley, I sort of made a deal like this earlier with Caliph, but shut the door and leave.
I saw him running in a bathroom, so I think he'll be all right.
So, at the end of the session, who was the MVP in a fight?
Dog.
Was anyone? Oh, me?
Yeah, you, I think, killed 2 of the 3 spiders, and that was quite helpful.
Hey, you did kill some
Your
dream
dog are
spider.
red because they took out a lot of ghouls.
Where would the spider creature have ran if I didn't kill it?
Probably down to this floor.
Friend.
Okay.
Who discovered a secret, overcame an obstacle, or befriended someone new?
Found 2 bathrooms. In a
Befriended
world that has
a
never
devil.
seen a flushing
Yeah.
toilet, I found 2 bathrooms.
I wouldn't say the 2 bathrooms, but I would say that either yourself or Red had the conversation with the demon.
Okay.
I will not accept the demon conversation, so it's red.
Okay.
Okay.
Who suffered the most?
I vote for me.
It's usually the
For
elf.
the ghoul fever?
Yeah.
The ghoul fever, the double 2s on the let's use all of
He's
my
spending a
spell
hero
thing.
point. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not technically in-game suffering. It's also mechanically suffering, dice suffering,
Yeah.
just general.
General woe is me-ism.
So now
Yeah.
I do legitimately need to look up Galarian plumbing at some point to figure out what the actual canon is. Because
There used to be computers in the setting, and there still are in old ancient ruins because that's how this works.
elves are from space.
I was
keep
thinking
forgetting...
Numerians, but okay.
Well, Numerians have space technology. That's their whole thing.
Yes.
They have, like, space technology.
Space
elves
tech
are
meets,
also...
meets Conan.
Yeah, and elves are just from space.
I thought
but
they were from
forgot
another
they're
dimension. Or did they just... Is that how they traveled between space?
It's space.
Pathfinder's weird.
Beings from space, stop paralysis from
You're back to... It can't infect you because you're too different, except that's the only way you are. You can still eat food and be fine and be infected by every other disease. Apparently.
So biology makes no sense.
Maybe the elves made ghoul fever. I'm sure there's a conspiracy theorist that think that.
Yeah, elves
Okay,
made ghoul fever. The best part about ghoul fever is it opens up a new prestige class for you of ghoul.
Think about it. Okay, perfect. If we are all available next week, which I think we will be, we will not be available in 2 weeks. We have a board game convention, but next week we should be good.
So next week this was session 9, right?
Yes.
Next week makes session 10.
Yes.
And that feels like a nice round number.
I'm thinking when we are finished with this floor, instead of our previously planned next floor, then we'll finish up, I think.
Yeah. I still like the idea of doing the mini review and that one cool encounter as like a 1 week thing as well. I'm still really
I think
into
we have
that
a
plan.
lot of things to say about Pathfinder 2nd Edition because it's such a complex game.
Mm-hmm.
I
have a lot
very
of
much
comments.
want to know how many books I have saved and liberated.
So far, 6-ish.
Oh, good.
You said
Oh, and,
6-ish?
Yes.
As a starting point on the plumbing conversation, OTUGs exist, so there is some form of plumbing. They live in sewers.
Okay.
So there are sewers.
There's sewers, but like
And
that's
there's sewers that have existed for so long that creatures have evolved to be adapted to them.
But sewers are a long cry from indoor
plumbing, yeah.
plumbing.
Either way.
As long as I can save the library, it's fine.
Perfect. Okay. Then we will be probably, unless real life stuff crops up, back next week. Thank you everyone for watching.